It's 4,500 square feet, which feels way bigger when there's no tables and chairs.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
that's
freaking huge. It's the old Buffalo Wild Wings, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of opening a board game tavern in that location.
Look, so like I'm open to talking about that with you.
Yeah, well, I've got Chandler on the hook. I've got my dad and uncle's 20 years of restaurant experience. I've got other friends. Like, I've got so many people around me who can assist.
A bagel cafe.
See, my thought was to make it more like classic tavern foods in terms of like
Green Dragon.
hearty soup. Yes, that's what I was kind of thinking.
That's exactly. So we need the Green Dragon back.
Exactly, because the Green Dragon only failed because its location was not entirely amazing. They didn't advertise anything.
No, but you're right. The location was not good.
It was a unique location, I will grant.
But it was off the beaten path.
There was no parking in the place.
No.
When I went yesterday on a Saturday in the middle of the day, there was nobody in the parking lot. It's perfect.
I'm checking.
It's a good location.
Trying to make it work.
Bloody
That's
expensive
awesome.
though. $14,000 a month.
That's
It's 30.
Where? The place you're looking at?
14,000 a month.
14,000 a month?
30 per square foot plus 667 triple net. So it's 36 per square foot.
a lot.
Per square feet.
I'm not seeing us live yet.
In this area is 24.
I was gonna say 24 to 26
But
max.
I guarantee that it is because it sucks. It's been abused by Buffalo Wild Wings. It's so dirty, so crappy. She told me when I was talking to the leasing agent, she was like, if you put work in it, we'll reduce the rent. I will absolutely put a bunch of work into that spot.
Where do we make money in a board?
That seems backwards.
The bar.
If you have to put work in,
Yeah.
the rent should be low when you start.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
No, for commercial lease, it works a little different. They like you to put in work for them so that if you do fail,
There
they
we
have a
go.
better location later.
Dude, I do
Place
commercial
that is
leases all the
no
time.
Really?
Yes, all the time.
We are
Let's
live.
talk about this off stream.
Well,
but yeah.
no, then I would absolutely love some help
let's
negotiating
talk.
that lease.
I just did one a month and a half ago.
Help me with it. Yeah.
The only thing I say is it is a good location where it is.
No, it is.
The amount of square feet that you're buying.
It's the one by Stones River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right across from
Buy
AMC.
the place behind us and build a castle type.
No, but it's still every
want a
bit
castle?
off the beaten path. Like it's
Places like that can work. You just
not
gotta
for-
advertise.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Amanda. Good to see you.
for a startup.
Yeah.
All right. So Amanda,
Yeah.
Josh, can you guys? You're first in. Can you let us know if you're hearing us?
If it's
Audio
successful.
sounding
That'd be
okay?
pretty awesome.
Well, an average bar
Hey,
in the U.S.
Patrick.
pulls in 25 to 30,000 a month. You can make so much margin off of liquor; it's insane. Cocktail
Volume
sales
is good,
Is where you make the
outstanding.
majority of your money. Board
Yep.
games is where I'm going to make the least amount of money. Food's right in the middle, but liquor.
All right,
is
we're a
like
little bit
300%
late today, so we're
margin.
going to
It's
jump
insane.
right into it. And we'll keep checking volume as we go. It has, as I said a
Oh.
moment ago, been one
Hi,
of
chat.
those weeks.
There you are.
Todd.
I had my chat closed, and I was like, why am I not
Hey,
seeing
Scott.
anything?
No fun.
Mobile, no worries, Josh. All right, here we go. We begin. Runelords 79. Entitled, The Place That Is No Place.
Amanda demands you talk again because you sounded a little off.
Me?
Yes. I don't know, talk some more. Let's find out.
Which fry is lawful goods?
Well, the lawful good fries.
No.
All right, so everyone else quiet and just Chandler talk.
Level 24, human government contractor.
Wait, what? So what?
Such a bad
is your
joke.
mic plugged in? Wait, hold on. Let me go through. So you're 4. Maybe I didn't turn on your 48 volt Phantom.
Sounds like the mic is off or low.
No,
Yeah.
that's on. That's on.
I can do a
Oh, now try.
hello.
There we go.
Hey, there's
Now
those
we got you.
dulcet tones.
I didn't have your
Dulcet
48
tones
volt
of
Phantom
Santa.
on. Now we've got him. Say some more words.
Sounds like a podcast.
The dulcet tones of Jay.
Anyone that knows me knows that is not a problem.
Words? I can do words.
I can say some.
One or two.
Still really
Still
low.
really low.
Let's turn his volume up again.
Still really low?
So I am almost caught up to the most recent episode of Welcome to Night Vale.
Hello.
I was 5 years.
Try again now.
behind.
Do I
But it's-
sound
it's
better
twice
now?
monthly, so
Let
it's
me
daunting
know.
to me
You
about
look
Night Vales. There's so
fantastic
much.
now. That
But
should have
it's
fixed
great,
it.
'cause there is so
Confirm,
much.
everyone,
So
please.
that's you for a while.
That's not a command.
way
You're way
better.
better. There we go. We got him.
Hello.
All right. So,
Because you catch up pretty
let's
quickly.
go around the room. Let's jump right into it. So one of the feedback items we got from our most recent LMA, second to most recent LMA, where we talked about how to make the stream better, quicker intros, get right into gaming. So let's try to move this along quickly. Actually, I'm sorry, I do this to you every time. Can you open the window behind that and then close that back up so the light
it is a
doesn't
bit
come in?
warm.
Yeah, it's a touch warm in here.
Whoop. The tether is real.
Oh, there's a spider web. A little more, actually. Let's let the more wind through. Air through. You think it's okay? Or?
Hi, friends.
Hello.
How
Yeah,
are you
that's good.
doing?
We have a video
All right.
project.
Hello.
ready for
We're
you.
playing a game today. We're streaming.
It's gonna be
Welcome all
awesome.
my good friends.
I look
Today,
forward to it.
in addition to the fun game, we have giveaways. We're doing at least one, maybe two Tailspire licenses today. And then I may have a Mantic Games giveaway. But let's jump right into our sponsors. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save those to the break because we're already late. So
Let's
we'll
do
do
it.
our sponsors at the break. Let's talk about what happened last time.
Okay, so last time we started off party divided. Everybody was everywhere. Alcott was talking. Alcott was talking at the Golem Works.
Yes, I was.
Trying to get Toth to bring back the cube or, say anything at all.
cube.
Eventually, Toth said, "Here, I'll make you a deal. I keep the cube and you get your Golem." And then we can talk more later about this cube because I haven't figured it out yet. Alcott agreed to take the Golem, and that's basically what happened on Alcott's end. Markov met up with one of
Met up with.
Found.
one of Broggs' heavies, and basically arranged a meeting for later in the evening once he could collect Alcott. Basically, he was offering to sell a scion, noble scion, meaning Alcott, to Brogg in exchange for potentially some money and someone buying Alcott back from Brogg. So that meeting was arranged. Alcott scried on Irda. They had a little bit of an RP conversation that happened.
Gonna let each other know what was going on.
Yep. And in each respective area, and then Alcott and Markov basically played a little trick, and Brogg's two goons ended up, one dead, one stabbed in the eye while held, and Brogg
Dead.
was, and Brogg was interrogated using the spell interrogation, and he basically sang like a canary.
Yeah, he very
canary.
quickly gave up a lot of information.
He's smart.
And due to some very low rolls on his part and some very high rolls on Markov's part, and he basically was like, the Brothers Heaven are in this place, there's no place, and that's where they are. It's not here, but it's not there. It's and then he had said that Kate and Irda were walking into a trap, and that's where that ended for them. And then on the other side of the map in Sandpoint, Kate and Irda were in the bar, and the barkeep told Irda that Alcott had been there the night before, which he couldn't have possibly been because he was on the ship with Kate and Irda at the time to get to visit his mother and sister. They hadn't come back down. Irda ran upstairs to see where they had gone. They were gone. There was a lot of running back and forth. Kate was kicking down doors.
Lots of doors.
Testing the strength of the doors, and I remembered he's the owner of this place. He could probably get a key. So he actually retrieved his master key, and Irda found a note that said, "Hey, we're just taking your mom and sister, and you should leave the money outside the manor because otherwise they're going to be dead." And I mean, that doesn't feel suspicious at all.
No.
So Irda was kind of panicking because she needed to tell Alcott what happened to his mother and sister, and she couldn't figure out. And then the scrying happened, and she let him know. And then Alcott mentioned Shalelu, so then Irda and Cade went toward the glassworks where they first met a long time ago.
Long time ago.
And she messaged Shalelu, who she had heard had gone in that direction, and she had been traveling alongside a cavalier who actually Markov knows, and talked about that individual when he went to the Temple of Iomade in between his other things to speak with the mother. So the cavalier and Shalelu and a fighter that she knows had all ridden off in the direction of the light that was beyond Fort Von Frost, and Irda had messaged Shalelu to see if they could help, but because they were already riding in that direction and we need that information, she said go ahead and continue on. So Cade and Irda have decided to try to take the empty chest to the manor to try to trick and trap potentially one of these fellas, but we're not really sure how well that's gonna go. So yeah, but that's what happened last time.
Well done. All right. Now, let's go around the room quickly. And yes, we are going to get into our games more quickly here, but we started late today. DM's fault. Let's quickly go around the room. We'll talk about your socials and whatnot at the break. Just give us your character name, class, level, and something we should know. And let's start with you, Cade. Can you move your mic
Your
down?
mic is way up by your eyebrow.
It's like Shalelu has traveled very far north. You can still hear me with the mic at me. I am a level 11 swashbuckler, level 1 bard, because what we need is more Cade singing. I love me gold, me women.
Oh, he's more cultured now.
Yeah.
He's politically correct.
He's got me gone.
We now have woke Cade.
Yeah.
All right.
The
Yeah.
leaf
Let's go to you.
is turned over.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I play Markov, the level 11 Human Inquisitor of Iomade, Hunter of Monsters, the fighter of wicked and sinful men, as we can see with Brog, and helper of the heroes of Sandpoint.
And the threatener of
We'll
old
keep
women.
it tidy and quick today.
Alcott Devereaux, Wizard Extraordinaire, level 12. High-level spells. One of them feels like kind of a waste now that the helm that I was expecting to defend is a trap of its own now, which I was hoping to make into a trap, but hey, whatever. You can't really expect that kind of stuff. So, oh well. Make a plan. Plan doesn't work.
New plan.
New plan.
Go down the list. All right, hello everyone. I am Irda. I am the only non-human in this group, as I am Azamar. I am a level 8 Scald, level 4 Paladin of San Rene, and trying to do stuff to help people. That's what I do. It's kind of a thing. So yeah.
I love it. You went from like Irda's Russian accent to Guido Sarducci there. That was awesome.
Kind of a thing. Yeah.
It's the thing that I do. This is what I do. All right, sorry. So many of our Gen Z folks have no idea what I just referenced there, but it's good to see all of you on tonight. All right, now we're going to skip all of our sponsors, or we'll delay them again until the break. But I want to mention one thing.
Man. Just
Starting
a
off
1,000-bit donation for Cade.
Wait, let's go, Toriano!
Biggie Pop.
Toriano, call
Full
me
5
Biggie
advantages.
Papa. Let's go, sir. So that is 5 advantages for Cade. Well
Truly
done.
first mate material.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, I do want to talk about
I go back
one
to
thing
0.
tonight before I jump, and we'll talk about this again at break. But we have an amazing event coming up here on February 18th. We do this every year. Jay and I have done this, I think now it'll be our 3rd year running. St. Jude's Greyhawk Mega Stream. And so this is all for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, Children's Research Hospital. You see the all-star cast there. You got Blue Box. You got Lord Gazumba, of course. Lawful Stupid, which we've actually just gotten in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we love them. You got Wicked Studios, Praetors, Time Lords, Troll Lords sponsoring, along Wily Hobbit, a bunch of great folks, Castle, Greyhawk Reborn. We're just so thankful for all the folks that are supporting this, and it's all going to go for charity. So mark your calendar. It's going to be a full day and a half. I think it starts Friday. Jay can correct me in the stream. I think I'm streaming Saturday. It's like a 1.5 day huge charity event, and every dollar will go to St. Jude. So I think in the last 2 years, so we did a St. Jude's thing just here on Blue Box, and we raised $4,000 in one night. Then Jay and all of us worked together subsequent, and I think we raised $8,000. And then I believe the next time, the last stream, we raised over $10,000 for St. Jude's in one streaming weekend, and we're thinking we can eclipse that number this time. So mark your calendar, tell your friends. If you have wealthy bosses who've never watched D&D. Tell them about this stream. Even if they don't like D&D, just pop in there and help kids. Every penny donated will go straight to St. Jude's. All right. So
that's too reserved, because somebody, you gotta go for 20,000 in 2020 or 20,000 in 2022.
All right. Yes. 18,000 is too reserved,
Just
Jay.
beat all of the other events.
2021.
I see it now.
It
yes,
was
but
18.
now-
It was between the two streams, though, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Yes,
the
and
two
now you need to
streams,
hit 20,000
So
in
now
one.
we need over 22,000 in 2022.
Whoa.
That's
Up
what
it
we
even
need.
more.
Do
Yes.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Biggie Paw.
Oh, Biggie
1,
Paw.
2, 3.
Toriano's on
I will
fire.
take my 3 and I will enjoy them.
All right, here we go. And by the way,
Yummy.
all right. So again, we should be gaming by now. It's my fault. I had some stuff going on. I was late getting down here, but it will be not just our goal, it will be our practice to jump into games more quickly. That was the feedback from our community, and so we're going to start tonight with. Where do I want to start? I'm going to start.
Oh
We have the party's split, as she said.
no. Yeah.
They were flying to House
just
Devereaux.
2-party split now instead of 3-party. Wait, party
Right,
split.
exactly.
So
Better than it was.
They
It's
were
the
standing still in the shadow of the Irespan.
In front of
talking to
a
Brog.
tied-up Brog, yeah.
Right. And so we're going to start with the two of you.
Great.
And this will be purely theater of mind. There will be no tabletop today. My table is still reserved for my Tuesday session, but that's okay. The last several of our Sunday sessions have been all minis and terrain. Today's going to be all theater of mind and Tailspire.
Love it.
Great.
All right. So we begin. I tell you, it's a trap.
Trap. Can I roll sense motive on that?
Sure.
Because he could just say that.
Yeah, he could.
He can just say anything, you know?
I will as well.
Oh my gosh, Tom the Vindicator!
I know, right?
All right, some before you roll,
Yeah.
something our stream mentioned is it would be good if we could have mods that will track the incoming advantages
chat?
and bits and help us with that.
Iculus is here.
Yeah, so if Iculus, who else is I haven't
we
seen
should just
Phantom.
we should just say one would
Frey,
be.
I need to make Frey. Is Fraley a mod? He should be a mod. He's on every time. Oh, the compound. Thank you for the join. So
There you go with the hoodie redeem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
I needed to redeem the hoodie because I requested it already.
Nice. So if Iculus, if Josh, if you can
Nice,
track all the
73,000.
cheers, the bits that come in, and how many each player has, that would be super helpful. So
Yes.
Toriano gave 1, 2,
I have
3, 4,
three.
5. So 3 advantages to Irda. You already got 5, so you're maxed out.
Yep.
Then Tom gave 2,000. Tom, can you tell us where you want that to go before I move forward?
Or whatever.
I'm guessing since the DM is unlimited, you're thinking 10 advantages for the DM is probably what you have
probably
in
what he was
mind.
thinking, John, you're right.
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
mean-
there should have been more discussion about us getting more advanced.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
say-
30 per session.
Stop. All right.
You know,
Oh my
I'll also
gosh.
do sense motive, but independently.
All right, so I'm sorry, we're in a dark alley here. Let me set the
Yeah,
mood.
please.
What am I
Yes,
doing?
you need to be
There we go.
properly moody here,
Yes,
John.
Exactly.
I have a-
Forgive me.
1
How
T.
dare.
I know.
6.
Gosh.
Okay.
I have a 26.
26.
Okay, he says, what is
yeah.
yours, like a 40?
I have a 41. Yeah.
A 41.
Yeah.
Golly.
He's an investigator. He's like Batman.
I will rend the truth from him.
Rend the truth room.
Jeez. It's kind of scary, y'all.
So you
Yeah, that's right, math, sorry.
sense Alcott that he is telling the truth.
Okay.
He definitely feels they are headed into a trap. However, you, Markov, with your heightened sense of perception, realize he knows more than he's saying.
I'll wait a moment as Alcott reacts, just to see how Alcott reacts. Markov eyes go from looking at Brog to then studying
When
Alcott's
Alcott
face.
realizes that there is a good amount of truth to this, he just worriedly turns to Markov.
He's hiding something. Where there's a truth, there can be found more.
What sort of trap?
His eyes dart back and forth. He looks at his bodyguard on the ground.
If you think anything can hide from me, you are mistaken.
I'm not trying to hide. I have to protect my life. You must understand. These are... The danger is more than you know. I mentioned the one who doesn't live. His eyes keep darting back and forth between... He's answering you. He's afraid of you, but his eyes keep darting back to Alcott.
Mm-hmm. When he says the one who doesn't live, Alcott just looks at you like, we must leave.
Let him finish speaking. He wants to plead for his life, so let him.
The trap is that your mother and your brother, they're already taken to the place.
That is no place.
Sister. It's all good.
Brother's been dead for a while.
Your sister's dead.
My sister is dead.
No, your brother is dead.
My
Your
brother is
dead.
Yes.
Your mother and sister.
Sister. Yes, that is what you meant
Yes,
to say.
exactly.
Okay.
Your brother is dead.
Yes.
And they have the body of your father. Some ritual they spoke of. I don't understand it, but it's nothing I want to be part of. I'm just a simple man. I'm a criminal. I know it. I am. I'm a hooligan. I admit it. I never meant to get mixed up in things like this before, but it's... Just please leave me alone. I want no part of it.
Oh, we won't be leaving you alone, that's for sure. We must leave.
I have 2 checks I want to make in response to this.
Okay.
Number 1 is a sense motive. I've heard crocodile tears from other criminals, and I want to know just how coerced he's actually feeling. And we still have a 27.
Okay.
Disgusting.
You have a sense of deep clarity that he is about to pee in his breeches. He is utterly terrified. He is telling you, at least as you can tell, the best of his truth.
Okay, and then I'm going to use an advantage on this one. I want to know, what is it, history local or knowledge local for the laws that we are very, very certain that he has participated in and broken. Slavery, extortion, those type of things.
Sure. Okay, make a roll.
As to what proper punishment would be for those. What fate should this man have according to the law and according to the gods? A 26.
A 26. I don't need to make a roll. You've heard enough. Not just from his own lips, but from the community. This man has engaged in extortion, bribery. He has traded in human flesh. While much falls beneath the cover of the shadow of the Ire Span, the laws of Magnamar clearly indicate he would be put to death.
Understood. Okay, very cool. I'm going to, again, behind Alcott during all this, say, and what about you? What are you going to do with this? This man who has participated in the extortion of your father and your family. The laws that he has broken. The disservice he's done to the community. To the gods.
Yes, I understand what he has done. But he must answer for his crimes before the people of this city. I am not judge, jury, and executioner.
What do you mean? You can't kill me. I've been honest with you. I've told you what I know. I'm not... I've told you more than I should. I've given you the amulet. I've told you the code. I'm a petty criminal.
The protection of civilization is the utmost. I've learned this. And to protect civilization, you must be ended. But that is not for me to decide.
I'm no threat to civilization. I'm a simple criminal.
You're a threat to the people you've brought before you. You're a threat to everyone you passed by.
I'll turn the new leaf. I will.
Sense motive.
I will stop my crime. What's your roll?
29.
Oh, he's absolutely lying.
Yeah.
He is totally trying to trick you.
That is
and
for the
just-
court to decide.
I
Now
shake
you
my
don't
head.
know that. That's your sense motive, not his.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head. I know enough about Magnamar and about the courts and
Corroborus.
and Corroborus to know exactly the weight of the courts that you have stated just there. And I say, Alcott, I said that you must do what needs to be done
Then
to
we shall
save
bring
your
him
family.
to the Church of Abadar, where he will certainly be punished. Correctly. We must leave, Markov. Dire circumstances.
So we must waste
You hear
no
the
time.
grinding of stone behind you as Alcott speaks these words. Without any sort of animation or words, the golem, the stone golem standing behind Markov seems to sense his aggression. Comes up behind him.
Do you seem to make your pet rock try and stop me from doing what needs to be done?
No, and I'm still working that out.
If you don't have the stomach for it, boy, turn around.
We must leave. This is not for us to decide.
He's right. It's not for you to decide. Again, I'm a simple criminal. I've given you the amulet. I've told you how to get to that place. Oh, God forgive you if you go there. But I don't deserve to die. Please.
I'm willing to do what needs to be done. Are you?
Tired of this argument. Do what you must. I have to save my friends. If you won't come,
I will. Turn around if you don't have the stomach for it. And
Alcott will
And
absolutely
we'll stop
do that.
right there, and we're going to go to the two of you. All right. So, as you fly through the wind and your hair
so
buffeting about.
fly away.
Oh, that was good. I like that. That was good.
My locks flowing.
Your lock's flowing. You find yourselves
Good scene, homie. Good scene.
now at the Devereaux Manor.
I want to detect evil.
Well, so you're not. When I say you're at, you're approaching. So I'm going to
Okay.
say you're still a good 200 yards away, and you can see there are amber lights in the windows of the Devereaux mansion. You see the fields of grapes sloping up on the far side of the hill. You see no sign of movement.
Okay.
You do see the flickering of lamps and lanterns, and from this distance, I won't even make you roll. You can see there's something large obscuring the doorway. Not like man size, but like
Yeah.
I think we need to sneak up
Oh, well, I think we should probably
there. And why is there lighting?
land now
That's a good idea.
and take an approach on foot.
Or maybe we should sneak up to the roof. We could fly up to the roof.
That's a possibility, but if anybody's watching from the ground, they will definitely see us. And we, like you
Yes,
said
yeah,
before, we
you-
don't know how many people might be here waiting for the gold. So it's probably better that we approach on foot and as stealthily as possible, just in case there is more than.
I do have stealthy first.
And I have this lovely cloak, and she pulls on the cloak of Elvenkind that she's had for a while now.
as she drapes it over her shoulders, you see she seems to blend in. It is night. It is just past dusk. It's not deep night, but it's past twilight. And she lays this cloak over her shoulders, and she seems to blend in with the surrounding fields.
They said they can't hear me.
Can't hear Cade correctly? Well, that's a first.
Mhm.
Yeah, so let me check that. Hang on.
What? Something is amiss. That's the trap.
That is the trap, yes.
They've cast silence on Cade.
Our plan.
I think, all right, try it now. Now do you hear Cade better?
To us just having
Speak.
teleported.
Speak.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Wait, try now.
Stealthy.
I think I got it. I think I had one.
Like we don't even.
I'm gonna stop turning off the 48 volt. I was advised by my audio specialist to turn that off, but
They still said I'm quiet.
much,
Oh,
better.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. All right, sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh. What
Alright.
was I saying?
Did my
Oh,
cloak.
your cloak. What do I got?
Well, you're pretty, like, you move pretty well.
Yes.
So I bet you can be pretty
Well, we
quiet.
need to.
That means not talking to whispers.
Okay.
And the sword, none of that right now. The booming sword thing.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't do that right now. That would be too much
But I'll
of
be
the
able to
attention.
use it soon.
But let's approach carefully. And I will use detect evil as we go.
Okay.
Just to see. Probably throw in a detect magic here and there too.
Alright.
Just in case.
So what do we do now?
That's not creepy at all.
No, it's not.
So what should we do now?
I guess start approaching as quietly as possible, and I will detect evil
Are there
as we
bushes
go.
around?
Yeah, I mean, you see there are several grapevines and
want to
ample
stick-
there's some outbuildings here to the right. So the main manor, you can see the doorway here ahead, flickering torches, the dim glow of the sun as it falls behind the horizon, something obscuring the door.
Right.
And then, yes, you see trees over here, but you see no sign of movement. Other than the flicker of the light, there's nothing moving.
What's at the front door?
I can't tell yet. I need to get a better line of sight on it. So yeah, I think we should probably stick to as much cover as possible as we go, and move quietly. And then as soon as I can see the door, I want to see if I can figure out what is there.
See if it's something I can kill.
Sure, Cade. So they're going to very quietly make their way towards I guess those trees that are right there.
To the right here?
Yeah.
All right, so you slide over to a pair of what look like cypress trees, evergreen in the winter. And as you approach them, dank smell of loam coming up from beneath.
Detect evil.
And you see there is a fire burning in the hearth inside the Devereaux Manor. But from here, each of you make a perception check, please.
All right. Let's see. My perception is. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll just roll one.
Perception check.
Cade bursts out in bardic song.
It's a 24.
Well, all right.
Song of Sneak.
Sonnet of Sneak.
Yes.
21.
Yeah, it's fine. You both see it looks like there is an animal laying inside the doorway, the full body of an animal. You, with your keen Azamar eyes, see it's a horse laying on its side, dead.
These
Oh.
jerks.
Oh.
Why do they like my
dead?
horses so much?
They don't like them, clearly. Otherwise, it'd still be alive.
Do I sense it's a dead horse?
No, you just
Oh.
see there's you don't see as you see there's a
Oh.
body of something. Her keen eyes see.
Something's laying up there.
Yes, Cade.
What is it?
It's a dead horse.
It's already dead.
Yeah.
Well, crap, that doesn't sound well.
No,
That
Cade.
doesn't bode well for us.
No. And Erin is actually going to grip the shield. And so that it's just talking to her, not so that it's talking out loud. Do you get any sense of what might be going on here?
Once again, you deign to speak with me. Thank you so much. If you'll hold me in that direction. Oh yes, it's quite clear. There's a planar portal on that doorstep. I can see it clear as day.
A portal. What kind of mage can make things like that? How powerful would you have to be?
Well, I would say they have to be quite powerful. But, power has diminished in your day. I can see it's much less than it was in my earlier days. But
Yes.
yes, it is, nonetheless, it is a potent, we shall say, not puissant. There is something on that doorstep, clear.
Do you see anybody around that I can't see?
So, I mean, you're holding,
Yeah.
you're kind of moving the
Just-
shield around.
Just as subtly and slowly as possible. I don't want to, potentially project my location.
There is no one, but there is something. A glass of sand pouring. I can see it from here.
All right. I'm gonna cast, since I can do this at will, Detect Evil. And it's, I think, 60 feet? Yeah, 60 feet.
As you pull out your hand, Sarenrae answers the call to her divine magics. You sense there is an evil aura all around this place, centered right there on that doorstep.
Love it.
Evil door.
And Irda will turn very quietly to Cade. So, this whole place is like evil central. It's real.
Well, we could have guessed out the dead horse lying on the doorstep.
There's a portal.
A portal? What kind of portal?
A planar one.
What does that mean?
It connects our plane to another one.
Oh, so we should not go through it.
Probably not, especially not by ourselves.
Both of you roll d20 again and add your perception. As you're staring more closely, the amber firelight glows. The light changes as the sun goes lower in the sky, giving you a different perspective as the firelight hits.
And that's a 38.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad 24.
Wait, did you roll a 1 on your other one?
You see
No,
there
a
is
4.
also a note.
Me?
No, I rolled a 38.
Sorry. You see a
My
note.
perception's plus 20.
And in fact,
so
here, let me.
I'm 7.
I'll zoom it. So here, like this is what you're seeing. This is not a pillow. This is a note.
Okay.
And there's the dead horse. You can clearly see this. There's an hourglass
Last
now.
words.
There's an hourglass sitting next to it, and you can see there is a note here on the ground.
Hey there.
I could cast.
Hey there.
I could have cast Speak with Animals. But all right. So I see there's a note there. So Kate, there's also over there. There's an hourglass and a note of some sort.
An hourglass and a note.
Yeah.
This is sounding worse. But I want to read the note.
Of course you do. We probably should still not go up there.
Do you have like a hand that can go? Oh, we need Alcott. His little hand.
Kate,
Yes.
you can cast magic now. Can you do the hand thing?
Do I have mage hand?
I think.
If I have mage hand,
think
Well, you have
this
to
is
tell
gonna be
me.
on. I don't know. Do I have mage hand?
Well, you have to
look up
memorize
your
it. It would be on your spell list. On your.
Remember, I picked.
No, I have.
I know
Minnie,
you're now a
picked your
bard.
spells.
You have
Check
first
your
level
list,
bard.
'cause I'm
Check your
pretty
spell
sure
list.
You have
I don't
mage
know how
hand.
to be this magic person.
There's a book icon on the bottom bar. Click the book in the app.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I picked mage hand as one of your spells.
You have to reach out.
Who needs Alcott when you got me? All right.
All right.
Cade hand.
You've got your own little hand.
Eight hand.
I rather like having him around, honestly.
This is exciting.
I'd like to see you stop time. I mean, I'm just saying. Teleport across the world. Try it.
Irda,
I love the mage envy. That's awesome.
Irda, I just remembered. Yes. I have a magic hand myself.
Oh, good. That's good.
I want to know.
Maybe you should try using it.
Okay. So, how do I use this magic hand?
Read your spell.
Read the spell.
It should tell you.
What's great?
Just go ahead. Tell me what you do. Just tell me what you do. All right.
I concentrate on the note. And I want this little hand to go grab the note.
Well, how do you create your mage hand?
Cast cantrip.
Is it like you
Is it-
reach out?
Is it verbal,
with-
semantic?
It's telekinesis. I think about it.
Can I help you out?
Yes.
Okay.
Open the spell.
So
what does it say?
great.
It's got a verbal and a
It's-
somatic component.
So that means
So
that
you
you have to
gotta
like
move your
move and say
hands
something.
and
You gotta move your hands and
something.
say some
Move,
words.
Snoot. You got this.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be fun. Like,
You've
I'll
seen-
pretend to be
you-
the
I should have planned.
I'll pretend to be the floating hand, okay?
You've seen Alcott and Irna do this a lot. They have their own
hold
flavors
on.
of things.
I've seen
so-
Alcott. Let's see.
if
I'll
I
imagine it. It's here.
All right, maybe I should use my God's help. There we go.
Great idea.
Caden, all right, here we go.
And you're just watching
Markov would be
Cade
proud.
kind of
Yeah.
talk to himself this whole time, not kind of sure who Cade seems to be talking
All right.
to.
All right, Caden Kalian, I'm asking for your help as I guide this magic hand. Oh, magic hand, grab the paper. Bring it back to me, Mr. Cade. There we go.
As you pray to Caden Kalian, you recognize that's not the connection. The divine connection is not the source for this. These are the spells that you've begun to memorize.
Oh,
These are
these
not.
are all me.
Still magic though.
It's magic, but it is not divine magic. It's arcane. Caden does not answer you, and yet you see a small mote of amber light float in front of you.
Huzzah,
But it
Go, little
wavers.
hand, go,
It
little-
wavers,
Go,
and
little hand. Go,
it
little
seems
hand. No, go, hand. Go. Go.
You see, as you say this,
Fly, little hand.
a finger pops up.
Go, little hand. Go, little hand.
A second finger pops up.
Go, little hand. Go, little hand. Go, little
Then
hand.
there's a little amber hand that floats up.
Look at that.
Never have I been more proud of my boy.
Look at you go.
And it
Go, little hand. Go, little hand. Go, little hand. You can do it. Grab that,
floats.
grab that paper.
It floats
we did.
through the night.
We got a raid.
Careful, cantrip.
Well, we got a
baby,
raid.
that's-
Oh, thank you, Careful
I'm going,
Cantrip.
go,
I'm
go.
sorry I missed the raid early. What, 24? Let's go, Careful
You
Cantrip.
do now
Cade.
know that's how you have to cast it every time.
All right. Yeah, you just
Just
go, little hand. Go, little hand. Go, little hand.
This is why you pre-prepare
All right.
your spells components.
Back in character.
You really put the verbal and somatic.
She does it. The hand floats forward. As it flies forward, it goes
Drunkenly.
through the trees.
Bumps into
It stays small.
Drunken hand.
It actually passes through the fence. As it approaches House Devereaux, you see the dead horse still bleeding out. In fact, as the hand grows closer, your acuity grows more. You can see this more clearly. Not like a wizard's eye, but just like your vision seems to grow clearer as it gets closer. And it picks up
I'm so glad I
the
chose
note.
this spell for Cade. I'm so glad.
Come on, hand. Come on, you can do it.
and it pulls
Pick her up.
it pulls the note back. Wait,
Wait, come back.
now.
Come back, little hand.
Counterspell.
Come back, little hand.
No.
Come back, little hand.
It
Someone in the
screeches.
house counter.
Roll a d20, please. You see as the hand pulls back,
an advantage.
there's a slight electrical arc
Oh,
Come on, little
that
hand.
goes up.
oh,
What's your
15 plus. I don't know what I have for magic.
Probably spellcraft,
Yeah, it's a spellcraft
which
check.
you have
Which
to
is
open up your
based
character
on
sheet
your-
again.
Depends on what kind of check
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I rolled horribly. So
Okay.
Yes.
It's your intelligence modifier, by the way. So
Go, little hand.
the hand
Go, little
pulls
hand.
back.
Plus
You can
one,
do it.
I think.
Break
think
through.
it's plus
Break
10.
through.
Cade, it slides back to you. As the hand floats, you see this bit of parchment.
Do I see the hand?
Yes, the hand is still there. It's handing you the parchment.
I gently pat the hand. Well done.
Cade, you just
Look
did
at
your
that.
first spell.
You're the look at what I did.
Look at you go.
Oh my gosh. I have my own magic hand.
That was awesome.
I don't. Who needs Alcott now? Look at me now. Look at me now. Okay,
needs
at me
Alcott
now.
now?
Literally never gonna help Cade again.
You're not even here. Don't metagame. You don't. Alcott doesn't know any of this.
It's just so funny.
Hey,
you know?
once again, I want to say real quick, thank you to Careful Cantrip for the raid. By the way, also for all of our viewers that are on now, we have new emotes. We've got some really cool new emotes. Yes, we've got a dragon emote to do the blue box. We have the
followers?
runaway emote from Monty Python, and then we're going to put the new Mad Chatter emote up. Now, I think the cry emote is only for subs, but the new blue box emote is that's the one. Fraley just did it.
That's
It's
for
available for
followers.
everyone. Brand new emotes. There you go. You guys are popping them up there. We got more. The Mad Chatter. I'll show this to you at the break. New emote that was created by
only
Fraley.
see the,
I'm sorry, by
Yeah, it's
Pat
only
Draws.
for fall-
And we're going to put
follower.
this on merch. It's going to be all over the place. It's great news. So we got all kinds of fun new emotes. emotes, and we will have animated emotes soon. I'm already notified in Twitch. That's coming soon, so we'll have anime. I'm tired of Jay flexing on me, but yeah, exactly, exactly.
With
So-
his animated emotes flexing.
by the way, if you're joining us just now from our friends at Careful Cantrip and you haven't followed, or if you're a follower who is not subbed,
What?
or if you're a sub, hang on, let's pull up the lights here. If you're a sub whose sub is expired and you have not resubbed, we have one question for you today. What are you doing? Come on, give us a follow, give us a sub, join the fun here at Blue Box. We love all of our friends across the Twitchosphere for the D&D goodness. Cade.
Huzzah.
The note floats to your hand. As you caress the hand, your hand passes through this arcane hand, but you do see it quivers a moment, and then it starts to reach up toward your face, and then vanishes, leaving only a note in your hand.
That's sinister.
Irda, would you
Yeah.
like to read the note?
Need some training.
Sure, Cade.
I'm thinking Army of Darkness.
I want to
What
No,
I
Evil
did.
Dead.
I want to
Did
detect.
you see the paper over there?
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I
And now
know what
it's
you're talking
in
about.
the
Yeah, I already told you. Great job. So Ada's gonna cast detect magic on the note before she touches it.
All right. You concentrate a moment, and as you detect magic, calling upon Seren Ray. There is no magic on the note. You do sense there's a residue from where it's been pulled,
Yeah.
but there is no magic on the note
Well,
itself.
thank goodness, since it's
Alright.
in my hand, that could have been pretty bad.
Yeah. Probably should have waited to take it from the mage hand after, but then so Irda will take the note. All right.
You look at it. It's a crooked-looking calligraphic hand, and
Is it
simply
the same
says,
handwriting from the note that we found in the bedroom? Would I recognize it as the same?
I'm not even going to be. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't even have to check. It is, and it simply says, "When the last light leaves, if the gold is not beneath the sheaves, forever Alcott's mother will be bereaved. B7."
Good rhymes.
You know, with these poetry skills, they would do so much better in a different line of work than like.
The two bards.
So,
It's just
last
a
night
It's just
of
a
when?
metric crime.
As you can see.
Is it today? Last night of today?
Like the sun is fall. Like it is all.
Do we have the
I said
gold?
it's dusk. The last rays of light.
Remember, we were gonna do a thing with the chest.
What do we do?
Did you forget our whole plan?
But what do we do?
We have to get.
There's a planar portal.
How,
you said.
how simultaneous is this, John?
Thank you, Zach. Oh, you don't know. You don't know.
Well, I
That's
know,
a good.
but
It's a
like-
great. I'm gonna tell you in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? There's a planar portal. The sun is going down. There's magic and dead horses.
Thank you, Kate. I am aware.
There's magic and dead horses.
Magic and Dead Horses sounds like a pretty good rock.
It does. It does. I felt it.
All right. So
No!
we need to
5
get the
advantages
chest
for you.
closer.
Oh, let's go. Thank you,
gotta
Zach.
stick
Oh, no, that was Alex. Thank you, Caesar.
Then, what we're gonna do
Believe me, it's going to be needed.
is I'm gonna cast my tiny hut,
Like it.
obscure the stuff,
Yes.
get the chest in place,
Awesome.
cast the silent image.
Huzzah.
Then we're gonna get out.
All right.
That made no sense to you.
That's what I'm just saying. Okay. Huzzah.
All right, now we're going to switch back to Markov and Alcott. Markov and Alcott. He says these words to you. What do you do?
Alcott turns
So-
around.
So yeah, are you open to that idea I shared though?
Oh, yeah.
John, so we have an idea. Is that we cut back to us, like cinematically, right? The teleport has just gone through, and Markov is just wiping blood off of his rapier, and that's
So we don't see what happened. So it's like a cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what happened.
Yeah, so we know
Is
what
that
happened.
cool with you? Or
All right.
do you wanna go through the?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
So, Alcott, you begin your preparation for your spell.
Yeah, and we're gonna pick up your friend,
Tian?
Yeah. Oh wait.
No, she's with
No.
Shalelu.
That's right. Sorry, I thought that we left her in the house. We left my golem in the house. So yes, we will just we will just go.
Oh, I had the golem with you. You left
Yeah.
the golem in the house?
But I also imagine that if he heard shouting and kind of me,
Yeah, he would. Yeah,
come to
he
assist.
actually he does not leave your side.
Okay.
He will
All right,
not
good,
leave
good,
your
good, good,
side.
good, good.
So
The only detail I'm interested in is I imagine Brog tries to plead and cry and all sorts of stuff. Does that draw any eyes? Do you think it would?
good question. So, I mean, it's late night in the shadow of the Iron Span,
And
which
people crying in there
people
is
typically
probably-
like ignore stuff like this. I've told you everything I can. Please, no. Help! 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 Anyone! Help!
Cut.
And nothing.
No one looks.
Yeah.
No one looks. And I
You
will
see
teleport us.
Markov. He wipes blood off his blade with a look of satisfaction. And you're teleporting where?
to the barn on the Devereaux Manor household. I want to go into the stall where I know my once alive headless pony no longer rests.
What was
Okay.
your pony's
All right.
name?
So obviously super
Don't ask
familiar,
me.
super easy, super familiar. Thank you everyone. Thank you all the mad chatters. You guys are awesome. Enjoy the new emotes, and we'll talk about all of our sponsors and some
close.
cool stuff. Thank you again to Careful Cantrip.
Good job.
We're good. 84, cutting it close, but we're good.
Okay, all right. You cast your spell as you teleport. Once again, this is becoming a very, very common spell for you. You're quite good at
It's a
it.
fun spell.
It is. Oh, thank you,
Like,
Vamp
I got
Wickman,
this.
Yes, I say
the sub.
Devereaux Portis. And we disappear.
As you say this,
But I cast it using my cloak. I wrap the cloak around the two of us, and we disappear.
yeah, as you wrap your cloak around, Markov finishes the last wipe of blood from his blade and gives you a stern eye.
Does the golem come with?
Yes, of course.
a
the
little
golem
bit
comes
of
with.
contempt and disdain for wanting the outcome but not willing to do the process.
I didn't want that outcome.
You knew it would. Never mind. We'll have this
Very
argument
Ned
later.
Stark moment.
All right. As you finish the spell, you go through that normal disorientation you become accustomed to now, Markov. He's done this so many times. You feel slightly disoriented for a few moments, and then in seconds, you are in a courtyard in front of a barn. The smell of hay, you see the last rays of light barely peeking over the horizon.
Good. We've made it. I assume. Yes, we are here. We need to find Ira and Cade. I assume they will be somewhere nearby.
Yes, where do you think they would be?
That's a good question. Let me attempt to discover it. Alcott is going to cast Message, which has a range of, at his level, 220 feet. Targeting
Way to flex, Evelyn. Nicely done.
targeting Irda, because messaging Cade maybe not the best idea right now.
Caden!
Is she within 220 feet to be able to receive such message?
You concentrate just outside the stables. Irda, you feel the tendrils of someone trying to connect with your mind. Do you resist it? It feels familiar to you.
Then no.
Ira. I'm in Sandpoint. I'm outside of the barn.
You're less than 100 feet away.
Where are you?
We're right over by
I
the
need to
wall.
meet up. Okay.
We're looking at the front door.
I know exactly where you are. And he just cuts the message off and guides Markov exactly to where she is.
Oh, yeah. Wait, crossbows out.
Obviously quietly.
Yeah.
They're back. They're here. Oh my gosh. We're all together. Guide them.
So wait, so you guys creep around the corner?
Yes.
Okay,
Crossbow
all right.
out.
I'm
Ready.
sorry, I'm distracted. We got a level 2 hype train going. Thank you so much. Careful Cantrip, Zach. Oh my gosh,
Tactical.
Zach, 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you so
level 4
much.
hype train.
Oh, wait, we're level. Holy crap! Thank
you so much.
Believe me, they're gonna need every bit. So just tell us who you want those things to go to, because this is about to get real.
I imagine like they're sleeping, in the cartoon. That that little noise that they're making their sneaky, the little
We're not moving. We're still behind the trees. We're
You
not
creep,
going anywhere.
you creep around the edge of the bar, and the smell of hay, the sweat of horses. You can sense there's a nervousness in the horses, Alcott, although you're not sure why. As you come around, you see Irda and Cade hiding in the bushes up ahead, some cypress trees just outside your manor. So you are here.
Yes.
Markov just slightly ahead, and you see Cade and Irda up ahead here in the trees.
Sneak up on them.
I will just sort of slowly come up behind and just sort of lightly tamp my quarterstaff on the ground to attempt to get your
Should I?
attention.
I'll send my mage hand to him.
So as you walk up, you hear Cade. You see he's holding a piece of paper in his hand. Irda looks, I don't know, she's got a quizzical look on her face. And
I'm with Cade, of course I do.
Cade is rambling about a hand.
Go, little hand. Go, little hand.
What are you doing, Kate?
Oh, you're here. Oh, hi. Hi.
Problem.
We got a magic house, a portal that is evil.
There's also a stone golem behind me, John.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm sorry. Your stone golem. I almost forgot. So you see,
Quiet.
you hear the sound of the stone golem as he walks over. Stone grinding on stone. Yes, that is also my secret door. So what? Deal with it. Hang on here.
Secret.
He shuffles
Secret,
his feet
secret.
a lot.
God, it's secret.
Secret.
I've got a new friend.
Well, we heard it.
Yeah, well, he's a
We're
bit
trying to be quiet.
Okay, but he's a bit more useful than he is quiet.
There's another letter
That's what I did. I used it.
Another letter.
on the.
That's my mage hand. My magic hand. Grabbed from the front door.
Cast the mage hand.
You're not
Goodness,
the
Kate.
only one with a magic hand.
All right, show off. We'll talk about this later. What did the letter say?
That we had to get the gold under the
We don't have much time.
sheaves.
I'm
by
ignoring
the
this conversation,
glass
just
light.
keeping an eye on the door.
All right, there is no movement on the door beyond the licking of the fire, which casts this amber glow across the.
Understood.
But go ahead and make your perception check as well,
Yeah.
because now you're walking up for the first time.
Yeah, and also this is just being said that while they're having the conversation, I'm keeping an eye.
Ah, there's a dead horse. There's a bad
An
portal.
hourglass, and there's a planar portal.
A portal to
Later.
another plane.
Yes,
Goodness.
it's on the.
I
And
think
we're
22.
losing light.
I'm aware of where that portal
It's
leads.
22, John.
22.
I imagine it's probably nothing more than they.
With your naked eye, no.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But you have something beyond your naked eye. I don't often give those hints.
Yeah. I know we're on the same page.
Okay.
I'm just giving it a minute.
Okay, fair.
They said if we don't get the gold over there before the last light of day, they're going to kill your mother.
Can you guys hear Irda when she whispers? That's a really good point for us. Can you? No. I think they can. Just do it the same way again. Don't change it. I want to
Alright.
make sure they can hear you.
Listen, we interrogated Brog. We
Okay.
learned that the Brothers Seven, correct? It was the Brothers Seven who hide in an extra-dimensional place.
Yes.
They apparently hide in another plane of existence, and he also had this, an amulet, a Thessalonian symbol of greed.
Sahir and Rune.
Yes, this one represents greed. I
Okay.
have also become aware that they have my father's body. They're using it to perform a ritual. I'm certain that it is involved in the greed portion
Likely
of it.
foul
Like what they did
necromancy.
with.
If they can surround my father with
What?
the debt with which he
the debt
accrued,
back.
perhaps the ritual that they
That's why they want the gold.
seek, yes, could come about.
What are you doing?
All right.
Preparing something.
Do you have a plan? We need to move quickly if we are
Pouring
working till
powder
last
in my
light of
hand
day.
right now.
We have the empty chest. I was
I
going
get
to
bored
cast
of hearing
silence.
them talk, so I want.
All right. So what do you do,
Attention span
Kate?
of a gnat.
We have the empty chest.
They
and I
talk
was
for at
going to
least
cast
60
silence.
seconds. Kate is bored.
I was going to cast silent image on it
Sorry,
to make it look
the
full.
chest is empty.
Yes,
Where is the gold?
hidden.
You see?
Wait, we had a level 4
Rub
hype
the
train. Did we
powder
also
in
get a
my
level
eyes.
1 hype train? We got 2 hype trains? What happened there?
I think we might have gotten 2 hype trains.
We got 2 hype
I'll explain
trains?
it in a minute.
Thank you, guys. Golly.
If these
What a great community. Thank
people
you.
are able to summon planar portals, I am certain they might be able to see through a simple illusion.
Yes,
This is a
that was
dangerous
the best
game.
thing I had to come up with. Well, we don't want to give them the gold.
Got a thing.
I don't want my family to die.
What do you want to do?
My don't know.
Well, we have to make a choice. Time is running out. There is an hourglass on that porch counting down.
So, meanwhile, what I was telling Cade is I'm just putting powder in my hand, rubbing it together, and then pressing it against my eyes, and mumbling scripture, and casting see invisibility.
All right.
Which ought to last. It's 10 minutes per level. Is that the level of the spell or the level? I don't.
10 minutes per your level.
Your
Your
level.
level.
Yeah, your level. So
Great, so quite a
good
while.
Hour and 20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hour and 40 minutes. Yeah. So
Great. So there it is. It's cast.
Nearly 2 hours.
Yeah.
We need to hurry.
Yes, Kate.
The
thank you.
light. I am aware.
You cast your spell.
Silver in my eyes, probably lighting up.
Pretty cool stuff.
You don't currently see anything invisible.
Okay, perhaps what we do is we go along with your plan, and we use it as a moment to strike.
Okay.
We strike hard, we strike fast.
Sounds good.
We get in if we have to.
But where's your mother?
I think she's in there with them.
So we should strike hard and good.
If we strike swiftly, they may not have a chance to
Now
react.
you say she's in. When you're saying she's in there with them, you mean?
I mean inside of whatever pocket plane.
Right.
they
Okay. Yeah. I
are
want to make
not
sure
in
I
the
was
house?
clear or not. No. So I was pretty clear. Well, now this is not necessarily true. I'm not saying it's true.
They
But what
could be inside the
Brog,
house.
right, like Brog, but they check. Brog said she was already out of the house. Well, she was never like she was already.
Oh, but I
She was at
wouldn't
the
know
Rusty
this.
Dragon. No.
So
you don't
I
know.
think she's in the house.
The
Right.
shield wasn't able to tell if there was anybody else here either. But I sense a lot of evil.
I am certain they're using the entrance to the house as a trap.
Right.
Perhaps we just go in.
To the house.
To the portal?
If it's a trap.
Alcott, do not forget the token you were given by Brog.
The rune?
Yes.
Throw it at the house.
No.
Oh.
No, perhaps they need it to complete the ritual, but that wouldn't make any sense to leave
It's
on
another
Brog.
way in. It might lead to the same place,
It could.
but it could be a proverbial back door.
Yes, from what Brog told us, this rune is needed to even enter through those gateways.
God. Okay.
Perhaps they believe themselves to be safe inside, and they will use the door to retrieve the chest without repercussions on themselves.
Can we throw something bad through the portal?
We can give chase. We leave the chest like bait on a fishing line, and
They're likely to see the illusion.
but they will take the chest. We leave it
Not
closed,
open.
locked,
Yes.
and then we enter afterwards. We need to move quickly. How much light do we have left?
You would gauge probably 2 to 4 minutes
Okay.
of sunlight remaining.
Let's go.
Let's do it. And Alcott will kind of just
I'm not moving.
proudly stand up.
I'm staying back.
We need to assuage any
so-
delusions of foul play.
So we'll come to Alcott. So Markov, very much as you see here. Let me cut. So here's the barn to the
Yeah.
right. This is where you guys came in on the back side of. There's the tree cover here. Here's the doorway with the horse laying in the door, bleeding out. The amber light flickering in the doorway, casting pallid shadows. The last light of the sun slowly falling. Here, winter is not bad, but the chill in the air is beginning to catch. Where are you going to hide?
Behind the two trees there.
So right here?
Yes.
All right, you slip beneath the bough of the rearmost tree. As you do so, I'm assuming you draw a bead with your crossbow.
I'm not. They say they're gonna bring the chest. Markov is just his face remains a scowl. Nodding his
What
head.
is it now?
Are they not going to
And
take the
it's
chest
not
and go through
moving
the
up
planar portal and
right
be
now.
gone, and we have nothing?
Keeping an eye on
Goodness,
things.
I've forgotten one key detail.
What's that?
This rune only has the ability to get one through the door.
It likely stays in our plane and sends the person through. We'd have to go through one at a time.
That is not how Brog worded it. Can I,
So make an intelligence check because he was a little more specific than that. He told you something which would be important,
Yep.
but you were emotional. You may have forgotten it. So let's see.
perhaps even in the moment, I'm also doing some spellcraft on it to determine
Yeah, or
properties.
perhaps in the moment I forgot what I said, but I'm pretty sure I said something.
Raw intelligence, or
Yeah,
are
so you're rolling under your intelligence.
Well, I can't roll above my intelligence,
Well, not 20 is automatic
Yeah.
fail in that sense.
so I do not.
And
fail.
what was your roll?
A 15.
A 15. You recall him indicating they sent goods through. That was part of the purpose of this medallion. They would send both human traffic and coin
so it was
through.
used to open gates.
So it was either a gate. He didn't give you detail, but your natural intuitiveness would know it was either a gate or a connectivity with touch. You're not sure which.
So perhaps in that moment of that thought, can I make a spellcraft check to see if I know its properties
Sure, go
just
ahead.
in front of me? And why not? 30.
You're uncertain, but your guess is that this is a matter of connectivity. Whoever holds it, whatever is touching them, but that's a guess. You're not certain.
So similar to a teleport. All right. It may be possible to get us through.
All right.
We're going to an evil plane?
Could be a neutral plane. I don't know.
Oh boy.
We need to be prepared, obviously, but this seems like our only option. I am not happy about it. Our plans never seem to work, but I will not give up on my family.
I did kill a kraken.
You did. You did.
So
And that did not.
That's the most Cade non sequitur ever. I love it. I love it.
That did not at all go to plan.
you're right. But we still killed it. So even though things don't go to plan,
I
we
am-
somehow overcome.
Also mildly under the impression that Ixon's waiting for us inside.
Oh, Ixon.
I don't want to.
Okay. I am going to put.
I still have the ashes of our last friend who faced Ixon.
I'm going to put 150 gold coins into the chest, along with the rest of the copper I have on me, just to give some sound and a little bit of weight to the chest.
Okay.
That way it actually kind of sounds like there's coins on
I'll
it.
toss in all my silver and copper.
Great.
That's altogether 3,000 some odd coins.
Yeah, I'm also putting a little over 3,000 coins in there.
Okay.
Just a cat. You just
All
carry
right.
that on you all
So
the
go
time.
ahead and mark that off your character
copper?
sheets, please. Mark off all that gold
Buy silver,
and silver and
Buy
copper and all that
copper.
good stuff.
get a little bit of weight going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. I removed more copper than I had, and it took some silver away. Oops.
Oops.
Don't worry about it. I'll just do that. That's what I will have done.
All right. There's coin in there now.
Yes. Are you able to cast your spell on the chest and it maintain
Let me see.
movement?
Silent image. Show.
Yeah, I think it has a range. You should be able to move it.
It cannot extend beyond 4.
Yeah, but it's got a huge range. You can move it.
Yeah, range is 400 plus 40
Okay.
feet per level.
This will
so-
work. This will work. All right.
All right, so what are you doing?
She's casting Silent Image in the chest to make it look like there's a lot of gold in it.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm using the wand of silent image that I got a very, very long time ago, and I had 2 uses left on it, so now I have 1 use left.
So you're watching all this as
Yeah.
the final rays of the sun go down.
Yeah. Also, as they cast Silent Image with my invisibility, do I just see no change? Or. Okay. Yeah, I still shake my head. I don't say anything. Now it's not really the time for arguing.
And then I will help her grab the other side of the chest. Cade, would you like to come up to the door?
Sure.
I don't want it to look like we are doing something foul.
Well, what would we be doing?
All right. Let's go save my family. Confidence.
Hey!
You have a hair's
Here we
breadth
go.
light left. Whatever it is.
The
hurry.
golem makes noise with every step it takes, following behind you.
I'm here to save Mariana.
Stone grinding on stone, each limb. Not quite as loud as that sounds, but you get the idea.
Yes.
Markov hides behind
Yeah.
a tree. Sorry, I should have left you there, Markov. My bad.
No, you're fine. Not one step forward.
Not one step further.
Alcott,
Yes.
before we potentially go to our death right now.
What? Did you say death?
Later, if we survive it.
Wait,
Okay.
she said death.
Yes.
I do not prepare to
It
die
seems
today.
likely.
And Irda quickly thrusts a
Death
letter.
is not knocking at me door
She
today.
quickly thrusts a letter to Alcott.
He holds it up against his chest and kind of worriedly shoves it into his backpack.
At last.
The letter has changed hands.
And then Alcott will confidently stride up, chest puffed, quarterstaff in other hand, and
All right, who goes up with Alcott?
Irida was helping.
You
carry
said you were going too, didn't you?
the chest.
Cade. All right,
the
so
golem.
only Markov remains behind.
That is correct.
And then, of course, the
Gollum follows.
golem grinds forward.
Yes.
The golem reaches the stone fence, looks down,
Fucking heretic.
and bursts through the stone fence, snapping it.
Family's property.
So hang on here. Let's can do that quite quickly.
Got some kinks to work
Fence, go away.
Go away.
Wait, no,
No, not the ground.
Soil, not the soil. The fence.
out. Can you actually?
I can.
He
Yes, I
can.
can. There we go.
ran away.
He's got a select.
He bravely ran
All
over.
right. He breaks down the fence. You step through.
I thought we're supposed to do this stealthily.
No.
Now you can smell the copper tinge of equestrian blood. You set the chest.
Do I recognize the horse?
Yes, it's one. It's not yours, but it's one from your stables. It's got the Devereaux family.
What's up with them and horses?
It's got the
Brand.
it's got the Devereaux family brand. Your golem slides up behind, creaking. There is an eeriness to the you can feel the sense of
Ooh, can I use my hand
abandonment.
to knock on the door?
There is no one
Door's
in
open.
this home. You don't even have to look. You know it is empty.
And I have that medallion in my bag. I don't have it in my hand. And I sort of shout forward, Ixen! Brothers, we have your money.
Oh, why are you calling them? Can't we just
As you
leave
say
it?
these words,
I don't
you
know.
see the hourglass, and you recognize it working with the sun. There are a handful of grains remaining. You estimate less than 30 seconds.
I take my hand and I flip it over. Go, little hand.
Do you do that?
Yes. Go, little hand. Go, little hand.
All right, Cade
Go, little
steps
hand.
forward. As Cade
Wait, he
steps
uses
forward,
his mage hand to do so, correct?
no, he has to
Yes.
recast it.
Well, that's what he
You
was.
have to
That's what he.
Are you?
That's what he's doing.
Well, that's going
That's
to take.
6
That's
seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So you're like,
This is
are you going to
snap
step
judgment.
forward? Are you going to? No.
Oh, can I step forward?
You could. I mean, it's
Yeah.
right there in front of
Okay.
you.
All right, I
definitely
step forward
could.
and turn it over.
All right, Cade leaps
Yep.
up onto the pedestal.
It's a good thought. So it's
Cade
always great.
vanishes.
It's always great.
Had a feeling.
Gone.
Yep.
Oh, crap!
Yeah, it's like you were warned that there was a planar portal
I
on
wasn't
the
thinking.
doorstep. No, of course you weren't.
I wasn't
most Cade thing you could have said.
thinking.
The ultimate Cade moment.
You see a couple of motes of light, and Cade is just like there 1 second, gone the next.
Oh, crap!
Goodness. Markov,
you're
now
done.
might be the
Stop.
time to move.
Oh, what are we doing?
Going, and I pull the medallion out of my bag, and I'm holding it tight.
I'll rush forward if he's got the medallion.
All right, you pull the medallion out. You hear the footsteps bustling through the trees. Markov, his armor clinking. There is a sigh of derisiveness that emanates from him as he rushes up. He clearly disapproves of the entire plan.
And yeah,
this like
that's
the
true.
airport?
hoping.
I'm going to in these small moments while I'm running over, you can hear me saying, Iomade, protect us from the sin and deliver us from this hell that we put ourselves in. And I'm going to cast protection from evil communal as I'm rushing forward.
Great!
And
awesome.
And I'm going to give, it's 11 minutes total. 4, 3, 3. So no, 4, 4, 3.
All right, Josh, by the way, Iculus, are
Yeah.
you tracking all the advantages, Iculus?
Yeah.
Because we're going to need them here in a second.
All right.
Hopefully you are.
Irda's going to then, if it's like teleport, wave hand,
Yes, Irda says,
And-
Markov.
touches the chest. as
No,
well.
I'm there. I'm there.
And Alcott will reach back and touch the chest of the golem and step
I've
1
got my
foot
hand on
forward
the
onto
gold
the
chest.
step of the household.
Uh-oh. Why did you breathe so heavy?
So you don't
That-
use the medallion.
He didn't use the medallion. He stepped on. With that, we will go to break. And we'll be right back. Blue
do I
box. So
use
we
the
have a
medallion?
couple of giveaways. So if you could grab
Other than holding it.
the box, the second one,
have time to determine
Evelyn,
that.
I'm sorry, right there, not the top one, but the second most one.
lower one?
Yeah. So we have a couple of giveaways we're doing today, and actually we were at 60 something viewers. Depending on how we grow, we may do a third. We're giving away a Tailspire license today. Tailspire is the tool you're watching me use
dang.
quite actively tonight, and we have been all local
What is that?
tabletop stuff recently.
fiend.
But tonight we're using this incredible Tailspire tool. So as you see Tailspire, you see I have the ability
Maybe take mental
to
notes.
scroll out, move across
Maybe physical.
worlds, taverns,
So that's what it
different
for.
set. You're going to see more of this tonight. I've changed the setting of the sun. So is it daytime? Is it amber? At twilight. These are incredible tools. You're going to see
Really
more
cool.
of this tonight, and I'm going to give away one of those licenses. And then I'm also going to give away one of the coolest Kings of War minis ever, the Mutant Rat
Very
Fiend.
cool.
This thing, it's a
got thumbs on
full-size
its back.
mini. Look at that. I've got a grown man hand. Look at that. That's a massive mini.
Do you mind?
Inside there? No, of course. We'll hand it to the child's hand. So that mini. I'm
I have
teasing.
small
I'm
hands.
sorry.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
have to be here.
I think mine are smaller than yours.
Little hands.
You got
So
little heads.
we'll do those giveaways in a moment.
Oh, it's got like a size comparison.
We
It's like
wanna
a 3 by
thank you-
3 mini.
Oh, this is the rat one.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
just stop.
What?
No. We want to thank you all for joining us today. Thank you for the raid by Careful Cantrip. Thank you for all the follows, the subs. Stay tuned
Careful
with
Cantrip.
us.
I have my own cantrips now.
We're only halfway done with this stream. We've got a lot more gaming to go. And by the way, you're about to see the place that is no place. It's about to get real here at Blue Box with our friends on Sunday. They are going
No
into
use for the coin.
the maw of the beast. They are headed into the.
But I
chunks of-
killed
a kraken. You did.
So I'm good.
By the way, we're going to highlight some of our sponsors over the break as well, and then thank you again to all of our fan art. Every conversation I have, I think of the fan art that we've had and some amazing stuff. Pat draws, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The principal purveyor of fan art. Some amazing stuff that he does every single week. Thank you, Pat. Also super active in the chat. Thank you for, I think, not one, but two level 5 or level hype,
something,
level
okay.
1 level 4, 1 level 1 hype trains, and Blue Box will be right back.
Man, John really likes just pinning our hands wholesale behind our backs and shoving us into.
We had the
Oh,
medallion.
you had all kinds of choices.
What?
You
What
had
you
all
done?
kinds. No, don't say you had all
Hey.
kinds of choices.
Grains of time are not enough for Alcott to wait for his family's life.
What's this medallion?
We'll see. Maybe I did the right thing.
Who knows? Maybe.
Well, I know
don't-
I wasn't supposed to
Don't
touch
say it wasn't a railroad. You
No,
had
it
all
was
kinds
not.
of Options.
It was
Yeah.
not.
You had all kinds of options.
Markov was like
Touch nothing.
70. He was 25-75 for just saying nope, not going in, not dealing with it. Have fun, be safe.
He said, I'm out. Bye.
So we'll leave the mics hot on break. And thank you all for being part of Blue Box. We love you. Stay with us. Blue Box will be right back.
The
Well,
spite, the anger.
Hopefully you heard that. Stay tuned. Blue Box will be right back. You guys are the best.
Hope Tiam's gonna be safe. Might have to switch to her if things go pretty awful. Which we walked into their trap.
We do that a lot. Walk straight into traps.
There were other options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were other options, but these were the options chosen.
Yes. No, I get it. I'm not upset in the slightest.
I know you're not.
I'm putting my name in the hat for this. Well,
You should. You should.
yes. I have the army that this goes to.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It's a gross thing. Gross guy. I know one of Bloodwild, who, if he's in chat, he's wanting to play a game of Kings of War with me
Yeah.
during Blue Box Con, which I need to prepare for because all of my models I need to get like a base size for because of the rules. So I need to buy some little pieces of wood to make bases or something
Gotcha.
out of. But if you're there, Bloodwild,
He's not here today.
bummer.
I checked in our mods list. I didn't see his name there.
I'm expecting death. Every day that we don't die is really just a miracle.
Yes. Well, I finally am not holding on to the letter anymore, so I feel better.
Yeah, it could die in Alcott's hands.
Yeah, at least it's not mine.
Yeah.
At least I handed it off. That was my goal. Get it handed off.
Well, you know.
Step 1. Wait, what's this? No. Am I?
I really hope I don't get teleported with Alcott as he steps forward. Although I feel like John might make it. There could literally be a circle of binding or something on the other side of that that they had ready. We could literally be in an unwinnable situation immediately.
Yep.
In fact, I would hope so. Otherwise, these guys are not as smart as I thought they were. True villainy is knowing that you're going to win the whole time.
And believe that you were right in doing it.
Yes. If there's undead there, I just hope to take them out. I have some pretty good bolts. I think one instant kills undead. No, it's not instant. 2 bolts that do plus 50 damage against undead, and then 3 bolts of undead slaying.
Yeah, and my axe is an undead slaying axe.
Yeah. So if there's Ixen or Revenants or whatever, I'm at least going out as strong as I can.
Because when I use my axe of undead slaying, what is it?
I imagine they make a save or die immediately, or it might just be a bonus against undead.
I get bonus. Plus 3 attack against undead, plus 2 AC against undead.
Yeah.
So it increases my AC as well as my attack. And I can smite evil twice a day right now, which is nice.
I'm just happy that I got a second character set up just in case.
And I have Sunburst.
You could become your that other girl, that person that's traveling with Tian is a sister of yours, right?
No, Shillelagh's a ranger that we met.
Just after we die, hard cut to their adventure. That's who. Those were the actual heroes the whole time.
I actually have a idea for backup character for this. Oh dang, yeah. So I still have my use of Sunburst as well. Because I haven't used that today. Last time I used it was during the Cracker fight, and we have slept since then. So.
Yep. I got my sea invisibility on.
An undead creature caught within the globe takes 1d6 points of damage per caster level. So that'd be 12d6 damage.
Thomas, you ready to die?
Oh yeah. Just split into atoms.
I just realized
I was telling
my Sunburst right now. I have a use of it.
Yeah?
Because last time I used it was during the Kraken fight, and we've slept at least once since then.
So
I
12d6 against undead
don't
right
use
now.
it on me.
John, here you go.
Thank you.
I was talking with Evelyn. There could just be a circle of binding or something where we're just screwed as soon as we go through.
It's fine. Cade will set it off, and then we will come through right after.
Potentially.
And then Cade's stuck.
I know enough about certain magics to know that's not the way some circles work, but
there's no way for us to be able to tell that.
No.
And if they've got my family in there, the only way to stop
it's
that
worth
is to
killing all of us.
It's time to sing the Doom song.
All right, here we go.
Listen, Alcott has a conviction
camera?
to save his family, and he is willing to do a lot.
You
for
aren't
it.
willing.
Say that. Not kill a man who I am not judged for, but save my own family. That one I'll do.
I'm just saying. Maybe if we just didn't save them, we could get better leverage. Like
Maybe if they
what
just died.
Chips on the table. Whatever Tian and Shillelagh were going towards, I think that's the more important spot to be
of course.
at. This is a diversion.
Anyways,
and
back to it.
That'll be his dying thought.
All right, Cade.
You said that when you were in the mouth of the
We're going to
crack.
start with you.
And yet here you stand.
After going in twice.
Who saved me?
And again, thank you everyone for joining us. Oh, I promised the sponsors. Let's just do a couple quick sponsors here. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, but especially today. I think I have a shipment coming in the next couple of days from our friend Ferox, the most amazing mini holder creator of all time. They can hear it.
It's the like 70s music.
80s.
And so
80s.
why
80s.
Why
Sorry.
can't we hear that anymore?
I can hear just.
Because we don't want audio
Yeah,
echoes,
it's like a-
ghosts.
But we used to be able to.
It was not good. Like, it's better now. You guys are here, the pep talk before what happens next. That's right, Patrick. Thank you again, Alexander. Thank you, everyone. Scott, yes. Hello, Chris.
More
Hope you're
fan
doing well.
art.
C-cards. More fan art posted. Okay, let me pull up the fan art. I've been missing the fan art.
TPK.
Oh, that's.
Oh, there were 2 pieces of fan
Yeah,
art.
there's 2 pieces.
Both of the same character.
Have you ever
Okay.
considered that the last LMA was about a TPK for a reason?
How to do them well.
Artfully.
with
No,
Lord.
artfully, not well.
I do remember. See, I'm just saying, there's a few signs because in the LMA, John's like it's all about the character's decisions, and he's saying you all had many choices.
You're exactly right.
So I don't know. It seems
We've had many choices twice so far. We went
And-
into a full trap that we knew was a trap with Ixon to save her brother.
You should have died.
It wasn't a TPK.
We did lose
the Kraken
It wasn't a TPK.
Kraken should have died.
Some incredible rolls, but should have
Satan
died.
probably should have died. That Iron Golem probably would have killed us.
But like, we're adventurers. Every single time we go out the front door, we
Right,
should have died.
Well
like,
said. Well said. Yes.
Like, if I'm here to play the game, I'm going to play the game.
You need to go in
I
knowing
would
you're going
be-
to win.
Thank you.
I would be very sad if Al got that.
So real
but-
quick, I already played the Ferox. Mantic Games, we love you. Cozy Gamer, Troll Lord Games, Mike Disney. We have the most amazing sponsors. We will spend a lot more time on them this week, but we need to jump back into the game.
I'm dropping them all in.
I do want to say quickly, though, Blue Box Con 2022. This is going to be the highlight of our Wednesday LMA stream. Check it out.
Know thyself and know thy enemy, and you will not fear the result of 100 battles.
Why haven't you signed up for Blue Box Con?
Okay.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Chris. I'm glad you're recovering. Yeah, that's right, Toriano. Let's go, Patrick. Hey, Keith.
I like the Cade reading the Bard one of them.
It's right around that. Can you believe this is less than 4 months away now? It is so close. You need to be Toriano. I'm tired of your excuses. I'm going to take away your VIP badge. May 13th through 15th. All right. We are back to the game. And one more reminder before we jump into our game is that we have the huge charity stream coming up. I referenced this at the beginning. It is There Will Be Dragons, the joint effort between many of we streamers led by Lord Gazumba, Jay Scott, and that whole process will raise, I'm confident, thousands and thousands of dollars.
John, you just got called out.
Wait, who did?
You just got called out.
I did? Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on a second. You ain't signed up for the painting. Oh, I will sign
I
up,
need to
Amanda.
sign- I
yes,
need to
you're
sign up
right.
too.
I will
signed
sign up. I will sign up.
I
Thank
really
you,
wanna do
Amanda. I just figured I could walk in because it's my house, but I will sign up. But
Not how that works.
no, apparently not. There will be dragons, and there will be dragons. I did get served. You're right, drunken heretic. So make sure you're registered for this. It's February 18th to the 20th. All kinds of streams happening. I'm going to be, I think, the Friday or Saturday stream. I can never remember now. I think it's a Saturday stream. Right before Jay. It's going to be an incredible weekend. We're going to raise lots of money and have lots of fun. And you might be seeing a very, very special dragon that day. I see your heads pivoting. And here we go. Let's get back to our game tonight.
Specialist of dragons.
The specialist
There's
of
another one
dragons.
that's very special. But she's pretty cool.
She's pretty cool.
So,
So tell us how we die.
no, I'm curious if all of us teleport when you teleport.
We're about to figure that out.
Well, we'll
Okay,
see what
so
happens.
Cade went first.
Cade went first.
So we're going to start with Cade.
There's a really weird time dilation, so Cade's actually been in there for 6 years.
Well, 12
Grizzled
hours.
veteran.
You know.
You're a grizzled veteran. You have an eye patch now.
Oh
Oh my goodness. Your little head.
My little head going
little hand.
Do those have like? Do they just end?
No, they
Oh.
have things so you can hold them.
Okay.
Her little hands.
Why
Okay.
do you own them?
Go, little hand.
Okay. Here we go.
Why?
Second half of our Blue Box
Like me,
stream.
that's why.
Cade.
Trex.
Thunk. You land in
Looks like
dank soil.
Oh,
You smell
crap.
sulfur all around you.
What
As you
have
look
I
around,
done?
there is a crimson light that illuminates. Now there are trees.
Sulfur
You see, you're
crimson light?
covered in a canopy of thick, dark green leaves.
I do not
trunks
think
of
I was
trees.
supposed to touch that.
You're
Yeah.
all by yourself.
And,
You look around. You can hear the.
This is not good. This is
There's
not
bubbling, and the acrid stench of sulfur. It's almost too powerful, and you can hear also in the distance, like waves. But they sound thick and heavy, crashing against the shore.
I need to find a place to hide. I look for a place to hide.
All you see are trees all around.
I get up in one of the trees because I don't like this sloshing stuff.
So you climb up in a tree.
Yes.
Cade, you scrabble up in
There's
the
probably
tree.
something really bad up there.
As you scrabble up in the tree,
Gerda, Kaden, Kalian, help me.
you scrabble up the branches.
Kaden, Kalian, I need your help.
You get a safe spot. You hold to the tree, and then you feel something crawling against the back of your hand.
Oh, crap.
You see a massive black spider crawling against the back of your hand.
Go, little hand. Go, little hand. I start praying for my hand. Hand, get that spider. Hand, go, little
So
hand.
you're praying for your hand.
Go, little hand. Go, little hand. No, I start talking. Go, little hand. Go, little hand. Knock that spider off. Go, little hand. Go. Knock that spider off.
All right. Nothing happens.
Crap.
The rest of you.
You forgot the somatic parts.
The what?
And she was also praying.
yeah.
So she was not casting. She was
No,
praying.
I was talking.
Well, yeah. So you got to separate between Caden and Kalian, which is divine.
No, I was not praying to Kaden Clean.
I thought you said Caden. No, I was
No, no, no.
Okay,
I said that when I was climbing up the tree. My hand was different.
Concentrated prayer.
All right.
It's all coming together.
So hang on. Let me change
My worlds are colliding.
video here
no,
just a
we're
little bit.
here.
You guys look a little too red. Hang on here. Let me fix that. I think that's this guy right here. There we go. Still red, but not too red.
Red.
As the rest of
After
you
a day at the beach.
step on the porch, you flash through, and now you find yourselves clearly in the place that is no place. You feel this planar shift. There is something disjointing into the soul and marrow of your being. You are rent from the material plane. Galarian left far behind. You feel yourselves twisting, and when you thunk down in the same strange loam I described moments ago, you feel the same sulfur smell, and you hear someone whispering in a tree above.
Oh, I will. Markov will immediately speak up and say, use whatever magic detection you have. Watch your feet. And I'm immediately going into defensive mode because I have no clue what's around. I'm gonna use find traps immediately.
Okay. I will kind of shout up toward the tree. Cade, are you near?
Kaden, Kalian, is that you?
No, it's Alcott.
Oh!
Not to know what we sound like by now. Gabe.
I've got a spider on my hand. All I'm hearing is voices. Oh my gosh!
The
You're
trees
here.
they are thick with green leaves, but they look almost overly luscious, like the lasciviousness of a street-side harlot, swollen and growing with pustules. The sulfur bubbles up all around you, and you can see a crimson sea off in the horizon. And this is what all of you see.
Like I was saying, I'm just immediately looking around for traps, and now again the no
D20,
traps
please.
is a rogue. Yeah, I got it was a 27. Because the spell helps out. The divine spell. And if I walk within 10 while I'm actively searching for it, I get a reactive check.
You find no traps.
Okay.
But you do sense danger all around,
that-
which is pretty simple.
Yes, yeah.
Weird, right?
I would like to use my Lore Master ability and nat 20 to get some sense of if this plane has been heard of before, if this is a place that...
Go ahead and roll.
Okay, it's a nat 20.
Oh, you took the nat 20
I
on
took
it?
the nat 20 on it.
As an Azamar, you are familiar with the planes. This is a planar pocket, not a plane proper.
Okay.
So this is a place outside the planes. Think of it like a bag of holding or portable
Yeah.
hole
Yeah.
that exists in a certain plane. It is a place that is no place. You see as you look through the trees, these thick stumps swollen with these pustules that pop. And as you look out across the horizon, you see this strange crimson sea that seems to extend beyond all reach of the horizon. And there is nothing which surrounds. Absolute desolation for all that you can see.
Well, this place is foul.
I don't think we're in Sandpoint anymore.
No joke, Kate. This is very strange.
Now's not the time for jokes. They likely know
Kate's
that
still
we're-
up in the tree.
Yeah.
by the way.
I've
Why are you in a tree exactly?
Well, I didn't really know what to do.
Just get
I
down.
touched an hourglass.
down.
All right.
Speaking of hourglass, we have
I jumped
no
down
time.
and flicked me hand.
So
They likely know we're here.
you flick the spider off your hand. It did nothing to you, but you can still feel the hair from its legs all over your wrist and hand.
We must press on.
Where are we?
But you have no idea what on is. You can see the sea behind you. You have no sense of direction.
Alcott is going to take out a small stick. Gosh, gotta love being.
I like it, Pat. Which level of the abyss is this?
The bad one.
Kansas.
and place it in his hand and hold his middle finger down on top of it as he says, Repario tutela, and he wants to focus on his mother's brooch, which he knows is one of the few things she definitely kept on her, attempting to locate object of her within just 40 times 12. 480
80.
plus 400, so
880 feet.
880.
880 feet. Don't sense anything.
I look at you or Markov looks at you and says, casting more magic will give them more ways to find us. Just like you can detect it, they can too.
You have just cast a spell to see traps around you.
I will not get into this discussion on divine and arcane magic.
I drink some rum, because I just don't know what's going on.
I drink.
Does anyone see anything? I want to look through the trees, see if I can find any sense of if there is anything out here except for just forest.
I won't make you guys make rolls. You can see, of course, the forest. You can see the huge sea of sulfurous orange water behind you. As you look ahead, you can see there is still some bubbling and fumes up ahead, but it doesn't look like a sea. It's like you can see there's a crossing there of some kind.
I'm going to cast my eyes down and look for traces of passing through the area.
I could fly up above the treetops, so
23, so 33.
Bravo, sir.
Thank you.
You see there are tracks, some drag marks, and some feet heading off here to your right.
Okay.
So so to behind you there is the sea. Ahead of you can see there's something up, but
bubbling,
these tracks seem to move through the trees here to your right.
I see no need for you to reveal your position by going into the air. I point down at the
A
markings.
needless risk.
Whoever came here obviously went that way. Perhaps, and I look at, you said drag marks?
So foot marks and drag marks, like feet, hooves, perhaps chests, bodies.
So like lots of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear, even as you're watching it, you see the soil begins to curl back over like it's self-regenerating, but this is a major area that's been moved through.
It's likely they brought your family that way too.
Then that is where we go.
Is the golem with us?
And the chest should be
So
as well.
we cannot be quiet. No stuff.
Oh yeah, I do point out, looking or having seen what's in the chest, if they have, and I point to the glowing silver iris that I have, the ability to see through illusions, then I wouldn't put any stock
Yes,
into
I know.
that.
I didn't have doubt in it either, but it's the best plan we have currently.
And it's closed and locked right now, so.
I would much rather bring them a lie than what they want.
Have the golem carry it. I think it's best that we travel light.
Clover?
Decent point.
Yes, good.
The golem picks up the chest. You follow the trail.
We move on. I will stay toward the rear to attempt to give you as much space away from this lug as you can.
Alright.
I will be along the side using the foliage to mask my following.
Okay.
They're expecting you all. They might not expect me. Although I have a feeling that they have ways of figuring out that I've been traveling with you.
Yes. We shall see, but we must press forward.
All right, so again, the golem moves loudly, which I think is what you were saying.
Yeah.
He kind of grinds with every
I'm kind of
step.
hanging back. I think the two of you guys would probably stay toward the front.
Me definitely.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a pretty decent little, like, 20 feet between me and the next person in line.
I am off to a side. I'm not in the column, so to
Okay,
speak.
all right. So you're off to the side.
Yeah.
You stand, you watch the column pass. We have Irda in the lead, and then what are we doing? The golem is staying back.
The golem is at the
with-
very back. I'm just in front of him. And then
Right. And
Cade is
Cade?
near, I imagine.
Well, okay, where are you?
Following.
Right, so are you staying back with Alcott? Are you moving up with Markov? Or are you at the front with Irda?
Depends
In
if you can stay
between.
quiet. Yeah. Okay.
So kind of in the middle.
What'd you say?
I'm not in the front. I'm in between.
You're in between. So in between would be,
Irda and Markov.
yeah, all right, so you're kind of here. You duck behind a tree. You see there is, now that you've had a few steps, there is a strange mist that seems to emanate up from the ground. That's where the sulfuric smell comes. It burns your nostrils, and it carries a sense of malevolence. Your boots become soggy as you walk, and you feel as though the landscape itself wants to suck you down.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic in front of me. Keep that up, just to, like, is the mist giving anything off? Are there any trees that are giving anything off? Auras of any kind?
You sense magic from the mist. The trees themselves, the soil is all as natural as anything could be in this place. But the mist itself, and you can feel magic from the sea behind, and you feel a strong sense of magic, so dim, beyond the reach of your spell, but it's so
Yeah.
powerful, it touches the edge to the what you might call north.
Okay. Attempt not to breathe in the mist as much as you can, and Alcott will, like, pull out a scarf and cover his mouth.
Oh, can I use my mage hand to wave the mist?
I never want Cade to get on to me about using magic to do things for him again.
So you know Cade's here. You know that Mage Hand is not going to do much of anything to wave away mist that emanates from the ground.
Okay, then I tie a scarf around
Around your mouth, maybe? Yeah.
Just around your neck. It's just for looks. For looks.
Quite dashing, actually.
More
my neck. As long as I look good.
All right. As you sneak forward,
And Irda is actually going to open the connection with the shield again between her and herself, and say,
It's quite the place we found ourselves in, isn't it?
I don't like it.
I'm willing to roll stealth as well as I parallel their movements.
Okay.
To the side.
Go ahead and roll.
That is just a dirty 20.
I mean, you feel like you're quite quiet. In fact, the soil is wet. The worst you get is a squelch from your footsteps.
Okay.
But you do know you're still in reasonable proximity to the golem, which
Oh yeah.
grinds
No,
along.
they're definitely going to hear whatever
Right.
that is.
Right.
It's just
But
me
you
as
yourself,
an
not
individual.
yet. Okay.
Okay.
The shield, as you hold it, one hand still, right?
Yep. Keeping it all internal.
What do you mean, where we have gotten ourselves to? I had no part in this.
But we're going to get to fight lots of evil things and probably destroy it.
Do you promise? We will fight the evil things you promised them.
promise.
I'm so tired of sitting around. Krakens are not evil, they're just simply sea creatures. That was a nonsensical battle. I want some good evil to fight.
I can definitely feel evil here.
Some good
Lots
evil.
of it.
Right then, be quiet.
Yes, sir.
Some tasty evil.
Some tasty evil. So you slink forward. Irda moves forward through the trees. You can now see clearly there is this crimson river. It's not lava, it's sulfuric water of some kind. As you move forward, it seems to skirt around the edge, but you follow the path, each of you. All of you. Where are the rest of you? There you are.
Hidden amongst the trees.
Hidden amongst the trees.
ran away.
Irda, as you creep forward, please roll stealth.
Yes. And I still have my Cloak of Elvenkind. Because I have not changed it. So, stealth.
What does that do for you?
The Cloak of Elvenkind, let's see.
Oh yeah, if you roll higher than I did, I can use your roll
I
actually.
get an additional +5 to my stealth checks.
Oh, because you're a cheater?
No, because I have what's called solo work.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, yeah,
roll
yeah.
at advantage.
I use them distracting. Just different me point. Yeah.
So, stealth, so +15. 30.
So
Yes.
because of solo work, I end up getting that result. I can take the
Oh.
better of our rolls.
All right, so you skirt along the edge of the trees.
Pat
You
with the
come
Gorfin
slightly
cap.
outside of her area here, so we'll put you here. So Alcott behind Markov, or I'm sorry, this is Cade. Cade directly behind Irda. Markov and Alcott coming up
I'm
from
a stealthy
behind.
finesse. I'm always stealthy.
That's not how that works, but that's okay. Irda.
No, but yes.
You make no rustle through the branches. As you look ahead, you see through these thick leaves, you stifle a cough. There is a bridge which fords this amber river of flowing sulfurous water.
She's going to, as soon as she spots it, she's going to kind of hold a hand up to try to stop everyone else's procession. And she's going to point towards the bridge.
Do I see the bridge?
Do you all walk up?
Yeah, I'll reconvene with Irda if she throws up the convoy
Okay.
stop motion.
All right, so you all walk up, and you peer through the trees, and you see this bridge here on the horizon. These ghastly fumes still rise. The sulfurous water still roil, but this bridge seems to move across. Let me scan forward here. You
moving
can see it
bridge.
Yeah, I
right
think that's
here
Looks
across
like a
the
kill point to
waters.
me.
Yes.
The trees by the bridge, those closest to the waters, seem desiccated and despoiled.
If they sought to ambush us, they'd wait till half of us are on one side and half were on the other.
Indeed.
Well, perhaps we ambush them.
I like that.
We are here because of me.
Yes, a great sentiment. Please propose how you would do that.
I go.
You by yourself.
I have the golem.
Golem and the chest.
You know, I am not against this idea.
Markov,
Neither am I.
I know you are not excited to be here, but this opportunity
I'm
is
actually
twofold.
not excited to be here either.
We stand at the foot of an area that the Brothers Seven call home. People we know involved in the goings-on of this, and we potentially can save my family's life in the process. I will do what I must to do so, and if that takes proving this, I will do it. I will be your bait.
All right. All of you make a fortitude check, please. DC 18.
Do I get any sort of addition on top of that for putting a scarf over my mouth and noticing that was potentially a problem?
So +2.
I will take it.
27.
19 or no, 20.
Oh, I don't know if I should use a...
Too late, you have to choose a
27.
What? Before I didn't roll.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you rolled 27. All right, so everyone
I don't
made
have
it.
good fortitude.
Cade. Only you.
You got this.
17.
Ooh. Pass this out.
See, that leaves me with only
I got a 17. Oh, sorry, 19
3 and
plus 2.
2 advantages left. What would the fortitude say?
The hand
Wait.
is so great.
It's 15. Ooh. Ooh. Eee.
Oh, do we get bonuses because we're near you?
Cade,
Hold on, let me double check.
as you are
Just for fear.
looking around, still panicked from that spider that was against your hand, you take a few deep
I actually rolled
inhales,
a 31.
you cough, and you now have a -2 to hit. As you continue to cough, you're racked by these coughs. You let out a cacophony all around. The sulfurous fumes have gotten deep inside your lungs.
I actually rolled a
And
31.
you rolled a 15.
19.
19. Okay.
19, that
Good
makes
for
it,
you.
yeah.
I gotta get out of here.
Forgot to get a +4 on all my saving throws.
Oh, wow.
Divine grace, yo.
Helps to be a god. Then Alcott will sort of speed up to catch up to the front of the group and will walk and say, all right, you
You're
all should
standing
take
right
some,
next to Irda.
you all should take some sort of positions.
Yes. I don't need to be told twice. I'm going to move out just on the edge of the tree line overlooking the
So
bridge.
to the right, to the left?
To the right. To,
All right, so you move through the foliage.
Again, watching
your,
my step, you know.
Your feet squelch in the ground, but you see no sign of wildlife. This
Yeah.
is clearly an unnatural place.
Yes.
There is nothing moving. There is nothing alive. How far in this direction are you going to move?
Can you just kind of scroll
Let
up
me
a little
let
bit?
me light you here. That might
Before
help.
you do leave, I say, stay within a few hundred feet so I can contact you if needed.
Yes. I would say, like, where I can look linearly down the bridge would be the hope.
Okay, so we're gonna call that right over here. You move through the trees. It's interesting as you move through some of the thicker branches. It's almost like they caress your arm as you walk past, not in an affectionate way, but almost like a seedy, lascivious manner. The leaves caress your arms, but you do make your way through them. They don't grab you, they don't stop you, and now you have a
Thanks, I
direct
hate
sort
it.
of linear view on the bridge.
Great. And I'm going to eye it down, giving these trees some sideways glances. They seem a little shady.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Oh, golly, the dad jokes abound tonight. You hide amidst the trees. Alcott, you see this. You see him move off. What are you doing?
Alcott will simply make his way as directly toward the foot of the bridge as he can, taking obviously precaution to not step in any of that water, and if needs be, to be thrown over it by his golem, or at least carried through it.
All right, what's everyone else doing as you see Alcott move forward?
In a reasonably dense spot in the foliage, Irda's going to carefully let out her wings so that she can fly if she needs to.
You see here, and for our newer viewers, please describe what they see.
Oh yeah, I haven't done this in a while. Irda kind of moves into a spot where she can see that she's fairly well covered, and she just takes a moment and feels the wings that she has found through her bloodline and then their connection to her god, and these wings, massive angelic wings with bright white, with gold feathers atop the edges, and like the pinion feathers are gold. And the spot that Ixon had actually taken several feathers from has started to regrow a little bit. It's not as bare as it was, but yes, they burst forth from her back, and she lets them kind of stretch out for a moment and then tucks them up behind her and kind of adjusts the cloak so they're covered but they're still out.
Nicely done. All right, so I think this is a good spot for the role play to grow, and thank you again, Rob. Rob with 5 more gift subs. We have the best community ever here. Thank you to everyone. We have 2 giveaways coming, but I have cast sort of the ambience, including the fact that we're all under this red. So she is just giving me what she's doing. Well done. Let's go to each of you. Tell me something you see. You role play anything you like. I've given you the sense of this place. You tell me what your character sees. Let's start with you, Markov.
Surrounded by the trees, always keeping his eyes peeled for everything. He begins to notice that the trees seem to, maybe it's in his head, seem to be almost breathing, and there seems to be a heartbeat to the forest. And the forms, the gnarls of the trees seem to play little tricks on the eyes as this very soft, almost pleasured moan comes from them. It's very off-putting as... yeah.
Honestly, I've never had someone role play exactly what I wanted as well as you just did.
Thanks,
because you are dead on. This pulsing that seems to go through those overly voluptuous leaves which caressed, they do have veins on them which swell as you walk past. There's a subtle moan that sounds
I hate this place.
utterly defiled as you have nailed this place. It's awful. Alcott.
Alcott, aware of the choking mist around him and aware of how horrible this place is, finds himself having a hard time thinking about or noticing any of it. And all he can think about is a hole burning in his pocket of a letter that was shoved into his chest. And his mom and sister, who are potentially dying as he speaks. And his brain is dead set on right foot, left foot, continue walking forward. There's a task to do, and there are things that need to occur and things that he needs to do and people relying on him. And that is all he can think about. It is just entirely encompassing his mind. And occasionally a small cough, but not thinking about it. It's entirely instinctual.
Nicely done. Cade, what are you seeing as you move through these trees?
Well, I'm coughing. And I do not like this place. So I take a drink of rum.
Huzzah.
Because I need to get my mind on better things. And then I do notice the trees and I do not like them. So I take my little blade. A weed dagger. My weed dagger. And I cut a branch.
Okay, so you reach up. You slice a branch with your dagger. Instead of sap, you see what looks like purple blood flows out, goes across your hand.
Oh no! Oh crap! Crap, crap, crap!
You take
nuts!
6 points of damage.
I've done it again!
It sizzles across your hand, but as it does so... Wait, Cade.
Yes!
As it does so, you hear a voice.
Oh no.
Join us. Follow us. Cade, we love you.
Out of my mind! Out of my mind!
Make a...
Cade and Killian!
Make a will save
No!
DC 20.
No!
So it's like an exalted, what's the word? It's an exalted pain, like it's tempting.
No, exactly. Like it's a bit.
I have a will a plus
I want to be careful with the
4.
words I use, but
I have a plus 4.
okay, then roll and add your plus 4. It's a DC 20.
It reminds me a little bit of the movie.
Maybe with advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to disadvantage you with one of my advantages, so I'll erase that.
That's rude.
No, you're disadvantaged. Thank you so much to all those that
You
gave the
cut
DM
his tree.
advantage. You cut my tree. Okay.
I only get to roll one.
Full
One
of
die.
trees and you're hurting them.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, two.
17.
Plus
Total?
7.
Oh, 17 plus 7.
Well, no, I have
Wait.
I have 13 plus 4. 17.
Oh, no, you didn't save.
I didn't say.
It's a
DC
20.
No! I don't want to do this!
Then you shouldn't have done it.
You see Cade. Cade, suddenly you realize.
Just get 5 advantages.
Well, Cade was
You
max,
have,
so-
But you're max.
Pat, you were so close. Pat, well, it wouldn't have mattered, but awesome.
was
So you got
maxed.
5. Well, so hold on, but you were down to 3. We'll give you, so you're up.
That would be sweet.
Aculus, Josh, are you keeping
like a
track?
tree in.
You could pop
He's
the
trying.
summaries.
No,
Yeah, I know it's a lot. Pop the summaries. And then, Cade,
Make like a tree.
as the sap hits your arm, burns your arm, it's not just burning with pain, it's burning with passion. You feel your loins swell. You are, I'm sorry, this is, you feel compelled. This land, this place, it draws you. You are interlopers. You have done wrong. These are your enemies.
John, you just got some disadvantage.
Only 2.
What? Who
And a
disadvantaged
half.
to the
2.5.
bad husband?
Open your mind to the pleasure within the pain.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's a
So they're my enemies now?
yes, but hold on, and don't metagame this.
Of course not.
You know not to attack. They're too strong. You must wait for your moment. The land calls to you, the tree's blood as it soaks over your arm. You feel its allure, and none of you can metagame this, okay, please? Its allure says, wait for your time. And you settle into a peacefulness, like there's
See,
a
now you're into it.
there's a warmth that just suffuses your body, and you just feel this, like, yes, this is right. We are
Place is better than I thought. These trees.
Irda, I let you roleplay your wings, but I don't let you roleplay what you see. As you move forward, you see Alcott heading straight toward the bridge. You see Markov skirting across to the side. You hear the mumbling of Cade. What do you see?
Irda is just kind of taking a moment to look at each of her companions, noticing Markov going off in his direction and watching Alcott continue forward, and kind of giving Cade a strange look as he mutters to himself, which is, at this point not that unusual. And she is just standing ready, kind of scanning ahead on the other side of the bridge for whatever might be waiting for Alcott.
As you look at the bridge, you see Alcott stepping forward. You see the bridge has a pair of lanterns which glow, and there is, much as you see here, these twisted forms. Alcott steps gingerly around some of the sulfurous water, and as you also follow behind him, Cade, mumbling to himself and staggering, Markov slowly moving through the forest. You see Alcott approaches a bridge of ancient-looking brown wood. There is a sign with a large crow that sits at the top. The crow looks necrotic as you approach it. Its eye sockets are hollowed, feathers falling off of its body. Its head just swivels towards you.
Goodness. What does the sign say?
You look at the sign.
Welcome to Murfreesboro.
You just see a 7.
Oh, they labeled their clubhouse.
Could be a lot better branding, if I'm being honest.
What
yeah.
does the fox say?
Alcott will just take note of that, look at the golem behind him, and continue marching forward toward the bridge. Detect magic up the whole time.
All right, Alcott steadfastly moves toward the bridge. These strange sulfurous fumes wafting across the ground. By the way, I mentioned earlier we're giving away a Tailspire license. Some of these effects you're seeing here, these are brand new. Instead of just general ambient fog, you can change the color of this fog. You can change the movement, the height of it. You can it is so fun to play with this and create these ambient effects. But always to be done with theater of mind. So you describe and then you show. Yes.
So I have ghost sound, and I know that.
Yes.
So I want to stand back but cast a sound up to where they are to mess with them.
Okay, you can. So tell me what you would like to
No,
cast.
it made Kate too
Wow,
proud.
that's actually a really clever use of your spell, by the way, Kate. So, congratulations, you are now a first level mage. Yes.
Chaos.
I can't. So I look at them up there like, those spineless no-goods. Wait till they... Just wait.
Kate's true
So
colors.
I
Kaden would be so
cast
disappointed.
the sound up above, up ahead of them.
All right, Alcott. As you walk toward the bridge, you approach. It's a stone bridge with wooden columns on the sides. These lanterns, they burn, but you feel no heat, no warmth. You see no smoke. As you approach it, you hear the grind of your golem. Behind you, the crow again caws, its spectral head turning. You approach the bridge, and you hear a strange sound from the bridge.
I wait for it to happen again.
Can I do it again?
I don't know. Does the spell say you can't?
Yeah, you have a few
Is it a
seconds.
cantrip or is it?
Are you casting a spell with a spell?
I'm giving it at least 6 seconds, so it could be a couple of
You might be able to make more like sound than just that.
Is it one of
If
your
you click,
cantrips?
scroll all the way to the bottom. Yeah.
And
Then you
view,
offline.
yeah.
Oh. Illusionary sound.
I wanna stay behind the cover of a tree if possible during this.
Okay, yeah, you can for sure.
Level 1 spell?
It doesn't say how long.
Markov slips behind a
duration?
tree.
Yeah, it
At the
doesn't.
top.
Gotta be safe.
Casting time 1 standard action.
Okay, so it's 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Because one action is 1 round, basically.
Oh, okay.
When you're talking about spellcasting.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
You hear it again, and then everything goes silent. The crow, the raven also grows silent, and you just hear the clacking of its nails on the wood.
Alcott just kind of takes a deep breath, straightens his vest with confidence. Does he see any magical auras coming from the bridge, runes, anything that could potentially trap or hurt him?
Roll d20 and add spellcraft, please.
Key?
You're already detecting magic.
I am currently detecting magic, yes. So, in theory, if they have auras, they should
Right.
pop up, but spellcraft is my specialty. 24, 25.
Good thing it was your special.
You see nothing on the bridge ahead, except again for this strange sulfurous water that flows beneath it, casting an amber glow against the bottom of the bridge.
Okay.
And those odd sounds that you heard just beyond the bridge.
Yes.
How many
And I'm not
cantrips do I have?
not reacting to that.
As many as you want.
I just did specifically mention that Alcott is like tuning out as much as he can and focusing, so it's just, I'm trying to stay, I'm not metagaming, I promise. Alcott will just sort of like take a very deep breath and confidently walk over the bridge with the golem behind him.
You step on the bridge, As you confidently walk across the bridge, the golem's feet grind and stomp. Does he hear the sound again?
Can I cast it again?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
What's the range on that?
25 feet.
You're outside the range.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're outside the
But
range.
you can mess with these two.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're further back.
Cantrip?
I will
I think it is.
go ahead, if able, and peer across the river and the bridge to see if there's anything lurking, watching
It
as
is.
Alcott
Yeah.
moves across.
All right. So from your angle, again with the naked eye,
Plus 5 for
Well, I
yeah, so it's gonna
will
last
bust
for
out
12 levels.
the telescope that I
12
have,
rounds.
the Thessalonian Telescope, seeing that it's kind of far away, and he's got an eagle eye, but he doesn't have that level of vision.
70.
So-
55 feet.
And look across with the Thessalonian Telescope. Yes.
call it more a looking glass than a telescope.
Oh yes, thank
so
you. A looking glass.
as you hold it up, the segments open up. The K clear on the side, and blazoned flashes momentarily.
Have I ever seen it flash like that?
Yes. you
Okay.
have.
All right. Okay. So nothing weird with this place.
You hold it up, and as you look through, you can see past the bridge, there is a stone escarpment with steps that move up, and there is a massive, what looks like a manor house or a castle
Oh, that is
sitting, huge, sitting at the top of the steps.
kind of makes us silly for not having seen it before.
Well, the
lot of trees.
There
Yeah,
is
the
a lot of
cover of trees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody wanted me to fly.
Now, as you're looking up Alcott, you're seeing the same thing. As you cross the bridge, you get that height. But yes, you couldn't see it inside the trees.
Yeah, and looking out towards the entrance and across the windows, kind of scanning across, seeing any prying eyes.
Roll d20, please. Add perception.
Yeah, 22 is what I got.
22.
And I still have the scene.
You can
visibility.
see there looks like there's something here on the steps leading up to the manor, only through your spyglass, that hovers and floats above the steps. Looks like it's flying. You see leathery wings flapping atop the steps.
Oh, I know exactly what I'll roll. A monster knowledge check. You know what? And I'll also go ahead. I have this spell for this divine
I'm going to
spell.
disadvantage you with all of my advantages.
You did mark off those disadvantages you got, right?
I think I've been scratching them off here.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
You know what?
'Cause
Oh wait, no, I lost 2. I'm sorry.
You-
Yes, I
yeah.
lost 2 more. You're right. I forgot those.
Still
so I'm down.
disadvantage.
I've got 1 left.
So
I've only got 1 left, folks.
That doesn't mean you should donate.
I'm going to
Please
use know
don't.
thy
Oh, you're not
enemy.
supposed to use your blue box.
Yeah, you can't do that, John.
I'm going to use know thy enemy and call out to Iomade to emblazon through the darkness and reveal what is hidden to me. That gives me a +10 on this roll, including the other pluses. So I think it's a +22 now.
Ooh. Oh gosh. No, you only roll 1 die because I disadvantage you.
Yeah, and I take the lowest. I'm not using an advantage.
Ooh. He's taking the
disadvantaged.
disadvantage.
I'm just accepting.
Okay. Oh,
I got a
nice.
25.
So there.
Bit of flex on me. Oh, Markov, you got 2 more advantages. Thank you, Zach.
Oh, and you lost your
Oh,
last.
Pat. Wait, Pat. No, it takes 2 to lose.
Yeah.
He had
no,
to
but-
give you 2.5.
With all,
before.
with all the fan art too, yeah, Pat can wipe me out. So I'm wiped out. I'm out of advantages.
And you got 2.
Sweet. They have been documented. Only with the divine spell, Iomade is able to impart.
You recognize this as an imp.
Ah.
There is a devilish-looking
guess.
creature floating across the steps, and even like from its movements, you see it seems jolly, like happy, like
And
it's not even
dang.
threatening. It's just
In and
enjoying
out of
itself.
You just
character.
got another
Imps are-
disadvantage as well from Pat 66.
Imps are not especially dangerous. They're like the lowest level of devil. If I know in and out of.
Yeah, you know
character.
they're more messengers and irritants for most
Yeah,
folks.
so this thing is just here to cause us grief while we head up.
Oh, they're impish.
With that in mind, I'm going to just walk out from behind the tree.
Actually, make a Make a lore check,
Yeah.
please.
A history, maybe, or
Well, so I'm trying to think. This is more about knowledge.
Religion?
No, let's do history, knowledge history, because this is. Just make the check.
yeah, absolutely. 12.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
But seeing that they have somebody to greet us there, and seeing the possibility of ambush is pretty limited, I'll step out from behind the tree and begin moving forward, still keeping an eye out just in case. And I'm gonna motion to them too, and say we have a doorman standing at the steps. You may not be able to see him. An imp.
All right.
You say what? An imp?
And
Yes.
they're all cashing in their stuff.
They can cast their voice in all sorts of.
Yay! Thank you, Patrick. All right, so I need you. So now you make a knowledge history check. It's not even that's not even fair. Let's make it an intelligence check. Just roll beneath your intelligence. And are you in earshot to hear this as well?
Of
What he just said.
yeah, I should be.
Do we want to use that
18,
consider
I
the
did
roll I
not.
got, or just keep the 12?
I'm not below my
you got 12.
intelligence. I rolled an 18.
Then no, yeah, okay. Are you in earshot?
I should
really
be.
don't know
Yeah.
about imps.
Okay.
Something's passing us by.
What do I need to
Roll
do?
an intelligence check.
Rolling it so below your
Oh, both.
intelligence. Yeah.
50-50.
As Alcott moves across the bridge, Markov
How
speaks
far
these
am I
words.
from the bridge?
About 40 feet.
Oh.
I did it!
Hey.
When Markov says imp, you have an immediate recollection beneath the glassworks early in your days in Sandpoint. There was a creature that greeted you in the catacombs beneath the glassworks, which was called an imp.
Right. It was near the room with all the floating stuff. Gosh, that was a long time
A
ago.
long time. That's why you would only have known it perhaps if they'd spoken of
Yeah.
it, so you had a harder check.
Yeah.
Cade, it's Cade.
Yeah, just
But
remembering.
you were there.
Yeah.
You weren't there, so it doesn't matter. You were there.
not even in earshot.
When he says imp, you remember meeting this strange winged creature beneath the glassworks in Sandpoint.
Yes. We've faced the imp before.
Alcott will not stop until he reaches the imp.
So Alcott continues to carry across the thunk, 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 thunk of his golem following behind. Just utterly obedient. You walk past the sulfurous fumes, strange, and now as you get closer, you see up in the rocks, it looks as though you can see visages inside these stones, as though trapped humanoids. Their faces carved in the rocks or perhaps captured in the rocks beckon to you to join them. All across the front, beneath the edge of this keep. So here's the bridge. You can see the imp floating above all of these rocks. You see faces in the rocks.
Creepy.
And you feel them calling to you.
Just attempt to look away from each of them as much as possible and press forward.
All right, everyone else, what are you doing?
I noticed the trees and they look delicious. So I start caressing the trees.
Okay, now is not the time for this. The likelihood of ambush we can see is very low. They have someone to greet us at the door.
That's right.
We might as well go across the bridge and regain
You're awfully
So
bossy.
you don't actually see Cade. So Cade, I pulled him forward. He's still with the trees
Oh, okay.
back here. He should be behind you.
Yeah,
So
I'm
my bad.
Irda.
Cade is still. You can only see Irda and you see Alcott marching across the bridge. So let's go one by one. Irda, what are you doing as you see Alcott march across the bridge?
She's going to try to stealth as best as possible forward a little more, just to keep an eye on Alcott.
As you stealth past the sign. This raven crows out at you as you walk past it. One of its eyes falls out of the socket. As it turns, its bottom part of its beak drops, the jaw is unhinged, and it just lets out a guttural.
I will stealth and follow, but the long way around the sign. I will give it a wide berth in order to not cause the raven to call, if possible.
That's no problem at all. So you move past, you walk through the sulfurous fog. You see Irda, she's kind of startled, but she gets to the foot of the bridge. But you don't see any sign of Cade. Cade, you stand next to the tree. As you reach your hand up into the foliage and you caress the tree, you feel the leaves pull down around your hand as well, and they caress your arm.
I just put my arm around the tree. You're so dumb.
Can I look back?
Well, okay,
Would he
so
see where I
it's
am?
a bit of a metagame, but you might instinctually do that. So let's make a wisdom check, I guess.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
I get that. I think Markov especially likes to keep an eye on where.
Yeah, he does. And I got an advantage, so.
You guys.
I'll roll
Oh,
it.
thank you, Pat Draws.
You want me to
Let's
roll
go.
it?
That's going to put us close to another hype train. Thank you, Pat
will
Draws.
take that.
An emergency full heal for Alcott, the emotional wizard.
I will take that.
You got 4 advantages, John. By the
All
way.
right, so I'm going to disadvantage you
Yeah.
on that roll.
6 and a 12, which is both below my wisdom.
Yeah.
You turn over. You just see Cade, and he's got his arm up in the tree, and he's holding on to one of the branches.
Cade.
Well, so he's
Yeah.
you went wide around,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's a good 75. So you have to be pretty loud to call out to him. You
Yeah,
wanna do
I'll
that?
have to come back around.
So you're gonna walk back around?
Yeah.
All right, Cade, back to you. As the branches roll around your arm, you feel the caressing. What's
Cade now needs to multi-class into Druid
Oh, hey
as
Sam,
well.
good to see you as well.
Druid.
Most
Yeah,
multi-class.
Druid. You feel a
level in
connection.
every class.
Roll d20 again, please. I'm going to disadvantage you. I had 4,
You can use it.
1, so I'll go down to 2.
Oh,
So, Renred, who
maybe I
knows?
should
The rest.
wait.
No, too late.
Yeah.
So, what was that roll?
10. What do I need?
So
what,
it's
what is
your
this?
will save. What's your will bonus? You feel the affront. This is a sacred place. You're interlopers here. The defilement. Why? Why? No one from this place came to you. No one has done you harm. This is...
this,
You feel like the
this
whisper of a
foliage
lover.
that wraps around me. So free. And I just caress the trunk of the tree.
All right, Alcott. As you come across the bridge, you see the pivot of the head of that imp as you step up the stone steps and hear the clunk, clunk, clunk. And the imp kind of flutters down. It says nothing and simply looks at you. Its skin is leathery, its wings red, vibrant. White fangs pop out from beneath its lips. And you hear a faint cackle from this distance.
Alcott will shout out to it. Are you to announce my entrance?
Oh, a fancy one, are we?
Master Alcott of House Devereaux.
Oh, he's a master, is he? Well, Master Alcott, you are not welcome here. If you step further forward, you will meet my friends.
I would be happy to be sent home, but you did not come to retrieve payment.
I see no payment.
Points to the chest in the golem's hands.
Oh, you brought one of them.
Not the golem. The chest. And I am not here to make arrangements with you.
No, of course not. You think I'm foolish, don't you?
The wings flutter again.
Just step a bit closer, Master Alcott.
And it waves a clawed hand towards you.
I am not here to follow your instructions. I wish to speak with your masters, and that is all.
Let's go back to Markov. Markov, you circle around as Irda steps across the bridge. Irda, you can hear the bubbling as the sulfurous fumes come up from beneath the bridge. You can feel the heat of these waters, and the strange fog roils all around you. Markov, you circle back around the same way, avoiding the raven that sits atop the sign, and you see Cade. He stands beneath the branches of a tree. It's difficult to tell what he's doing. His hand is up inside the tree. You see the leaves around him, and he just seems to be muttering to himself.
I'll make another wisdom check if you feel like that's fair. There are some red flags that I feel like Markov would be able to gather.
Some red flags.
Yeah.
I feel like you're being pelted by them right now.
I you can argue if this is metagaming, but I feel like there's some investigation that could be done here.
Do I see Markov coming?
No, you are enraptured with this tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I want to, as I move up again quietly with everything I do in this.
You step forward,
Forsaken wood.
your feet squelch through the soil, then clack against the stone that leads up to it, then squelch again.
Yep.
And you can see this tree here, bare of leaf but long limbs. One of these limbs reaches down and seems to be trying to bar you.
I want to make a perception check to get a better view on what is Cade doing with this tree.
Go ahead and roll D20
You don't
as you
wanna
feel
know.
the arm of this tree
19.
bar down. 19 total?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cade, you, as your hand is up inside the tree, you suddenly feel the leaf. I didn't mean it like that.
It's your image.
It's an awful wood. It's an awful wood.
It's a bad place to be.
The branch and the leaves, they kind of twist your arm, and then one touches your head like it's pushing you, turning your head.
Towards him?
Well, do you allow it or do you
Yes,
resist
I
it?
allow it, yes,
Yeah,
of
you
course.
turn. You see Alcott.
Anything for the
You
tree.
see Markov.
Anything for you.
And Markov
my
is
luscious
standing
lady.
about 30 feet away. You see Markov, the tree in front of him has offered a bare-leaved bough, blocking his path, and he's staring directly at you. The leaves caress your
Thank
arm
you,
as they
my
turn your head.
lady. What does he want?
You see
What should I do with it?
Cade turn towards you, but with your check,
Yeah.
you can see Cade is somehow communing with this tree.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Cade, we're moving up. We need your help. Perhaps you could actually help us sleep.
All right, I have prestidigitation. Can I... Presty. What can I do to make him mute?
You can't.
You can't, but even as he speaks, you feel the leaves let go, and there's a bump against your back like you're being pushed forward.
No, you know the pain.
Okay. Oh, you want me
How
to
dare
know?
you put this on me?
So I
offload your
walk
troubles
forward.
on
Today.
As you say these words, you see the leaves remove themselves from Cade, and Cade steps forward to you, Markov. The amber glow of the never-ending sun and the sulfurous water all around you as he steps forward.
Cade, surely we need to move up. They're up ahead. We need to follow behind.
And when did you become the boss?
Who is the boss here?
You tell me.
I'm going to do a sense
motive, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Also, because Cade's being ominously quiet.
Yeah. No, no, it's a very appropriate. Yes, yeah.
Jenny, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I think you'd play a very good witch.
Well,
Who's the boss
here?
You don't know what it is, but you sense there is something badly amiss with Cade.
Yeah.
He does not seem to be himself.
Yeah. In that
I
case.
get my hand up.
Your
Can I
physical
whisper
hand?
to my hand?
Well, are you going to cast
Magic.
Mage Hand?
Yeah.
You have to cast it. All right. so-
Kate's relationship with his magic is
I know. So
interesting.
it's a spell you cast. It's a cantrip. It's quick.
All right,
It's not
I cast a quick magic hand to slap him across the face.
Oh, Oh!
All right, as you're talking, you see
so it
Cade
begins.
concentrates for a moment, moves his hands in strange fashion, and then...
Oh, no, wait. I know what I want to do. I want to put the hand over his mouth to stop talking.
And then
That's what I
suddenly,
would
as
do.
Cade does this, that you see there is a quick
Piano.
flash, and that same hand you saw comes over your mouth, and just it can actually stop sound, but it's just it's almost symbolically standing in front of your mouth.
Can I? Does it?
Here,
Well,
hold this in front of your mouth.
And speak.
I'm gonna-
It is that small.
I'll
Because kids
nod.
still new at the casting, so
Exactly.
it'll grow over.
If we change the
Yeah.
lighting, you guys have probably seen enough of the red. Let's go back to the regular lighting.
I'll nod in faux acknowledgement and go. I'll do this. Pointing towards where they're going.
I'll follow you.
I will take
What do you do
that.
with the hand?
Yeah.
The hand's still sitting in front of his mouth.
Oh, I do reach out.
I'll
Such
take
a
that
strange-
hand and have him shake it. He shakes the
How
mage
close
hand.
is Cade to me?
Oh, you're within like 6 feet of each other now. You're standing toe to toe.
I will attempt. Something's fishy. I know
Yeah?
that.
No.
Yeah, no, I will, as I, move to turn.
You hear Alcott in the distance talking. You hear a screechy voice, even as Irda's footsteps
Yeah.
go across the stone bridge.
And I will just say, "Oh, Iomade, forgive me if I'm wrong." And as I turn, I'm going to lunge for Cade's shoulder, and that is what I'll do. I will be trying to do something, but I imagine Cade's got a reaction as I reach out a hand to, not to grab hold of Cade, but to
What is the motion you're making? Let's
yeah.
see,
So I'm kind of going out to.
So you're
make
slowly
reassuring.
reaching out.
Yeah.
So you see, be careful how you role play that because that actually could. So you just see.
You can provoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I reach
Don't
out
want that.
and I go to
really don't want that.
tap you
You
on
really
the
don't.
shoulder knowingly.
You see Markov reaches out.
Oh, so you move my hand away?
Yeah.
You move to move his hand.
Great.
All right. So
with that, when she touches, I'm going to speak a little louder, and
Speak louder, you say.
yes, and say,
That's all.
Iomade, strike the devil from this man. And I will call down Iomade to try and do remove curse to try and save whatever is going on here, whatever is weird with Cade.
And I pick up my sword.
I get that.
Yeah, that feels about
all
right.
right.
Yeah.
As you,
And I yell, no! Into the sword.
all right. So several things happen simultaneously.
Fabulous.
Alcott, you stare at this imp as it flaps across, sort of preventing you from the place that is no place. As you walk across the stone bridge, as you cast your remove curse, you see Cade grab his blade and open his voice, and that's where we will end tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we are in now this. I thought we would get farther, but I always think we would get
Where's
farther.
the other hand?
It's so funny because I have
On the other hand,
on the other hand. So let me show you the place here, just because you guys didn't get to see the full amount. Look at this. Isn't this glorious? So this is the place that's no place, a planar pocket. You guys appeared right here inside the forested area. You moved across this area through the bridge. This is where Alcott and Cade are still arguing. Here is where Irda crosses the bridge. Here is where
Completely
Alcott
oblivious to them
is
arguing.
speaking. Here's the imp. And then here is this strange looking keep. And while... No, I won't say it.
Not as big as
let-
Devereaux Manor.
it's actually
looks
bigger.
really big.
No, I
It's
know. Yeah, I
much
know.
bigger than
It's-
Devereaux Manor.
This is evil age.
Well,
It's bad.
let's just say you don't sense there is evil in the plane itself. You sense evil from around.
Well, of course, it's just a pocket dimension.
It's
Any
a
old
pocket-
wizard can make a pocket dimension. It's a neutral plane.
Which might be a we'll see. Anyway,
Devil Row Manor.
Devil Row Manor. Wait, did somebody put that in chat? Let's go, Mike. Well played. Well played. All right. So we've got some giveaways to do. We've got Stream MVP to do.
Indeed.
We're doing 2 giveaways. We got a Tailspire giveaway and also this super cool Kings of War Mantic Games Mutant Rat Fiend Mini is being given away tonight, and I'm gonna let you guys prep for your Stream MVP. I've had way too much coffee and water. I'm gonna rush upstairs quickly, use the restroom. As you entertain the crowd, we'll do Stream MVP and the giveaways in just a moment.
Do we do that while you're...
Just chat with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long was this off? At some point, I feel like I've taken this off.
I whacked it off with my mage hand.
I don't know. I don't feel like that was metagaming. Markov is always
no,
suspicious
absolutely
of
not.
everyone.
No, and your perception and your ability to like sense motive, even passively, I think
feel
you
like
would
I just
know.
want to make
he's
sure.
particularly suspicious of Cade.
Oh yeah, all the time, constantly.
Well, all the time, but this
Also,
is
Cade is definitely turning into that caster that like Markov is like completely rallying against, like using
just the chaotic magic for something tells me that this may not be a curse, which would be sad because if I can remove the curse,
I think it is. I think that it will fit within that bound.
Oh, I think Fade let one loose.
because here's the thing, I'm not sure if I can beat Cade in a stand-up fight.
I do not think so.
Cade can hit very hard.
No, I agree. I can too, but I don't think I can hit Cade hard.
Cade gets to add his level to every bit of damage he deals.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. So I might have to just do a runaway. Bravely ran away.
I believe it's his swashbuckler level, so you don't get to add that 1 bard level to your damage.
Nope.
So it's only plus 11.
Oh.
And your ghost sounds should have an extra 5 feet because it would be his caster level, not his.
But not his total level.
And it would lasted.
Because you're a level 1 caster.
Oh, 2 rounds?
Right now, because it's 1 plus your caster level.
What if I just read it? Me, Thomas. What if Alcott didn't read it?
I will say I may not have even
I kind of
given
don't
you
want
guff
to. I don't know how long
if
it
you
is. It
weren't
would just take a while
the
on stream
tree.
to read.
It's gonna take a while.
Okay, so I might as
my
well
tolerance
read it,
for weird
Thomas,
Cade
and then
stuff is pretty
roleplay
high.
through how
so
Alcott would read it.
that
Okay,
was
good
that
to know.
just somehow got over
pages.
that.
Yeah.
Cade whispering himself? All right, that's one thing.
All right, that's
Cade
one thing.
hugging trees.
Hugging and caressing trees. That's kind of weird. It makes sense. We'll see how it goes, though.
Yeah, we will see.
It's been a long time at sea.
Otherwise, I'm gonna get stabbed. I'm gonna get stabbed.
All right, so hang on. Let me pull up. I got one
Maybe
more
twice.
piece of fan art I want.
It's okay. You're just not far away from you.
Let me throw
I'm
myself.
conveniently located within flying distance of. Okay.
Conveniently located within flying distances.
The plan. It all went sideways.
I mean, doesn't it always?
Yeah, usually. The Mad Chatters.
The plan never survives.
Yeah, they
contact
were.
with
The Mad
enemy.
Chatters had some jokes tonight. It was great.
Always, the Mad Chatters are always full of jokes.
I love it.
Oh, that's a. Is that an emote? I see.
Yeah, all right. So
Cat man.
this is actually at the request. Let me go full screen here. So before we go to the Stream MVP and the giveaways, why
I'm ready for the
following
third
us?
fan art.
I had 60
working
viewers
on
when I went
another one.
upstairs. I'm to 55. You are all naughty. All of you must stay.
Naughty.
Right, so here we go.
Your mic is off, John.
Naughty Mad Chatters go into the woods.
John, your mic is not on your body.
Well, I know, but I'm so loud.
Naughty Mad.
Well, apparently they can't.
Was there an actual plan? Listen,
No, there really wasn't.
we had one. John said no.
There were little snippets of a plan.
Yeah.
Wait, can you?
It's D&D. You make a
that
plan and then
What?
instantly it falls
I mean-
apart.
When you get Alcott's
Here's our
family
Kings of
involved, no
War
plan.
giveaway.
I hate that.
No plan survives contact with the enemy.
She's
All
a
right.
hand model.
Yeah, she's a hand model. All right, hang on, because I'll do the full screen on that in a second. So this is the new Mad Chatter logo. You're going to see this on
Someone's mic is
T-shirts. It's going to be an emoji. It'll be off on real quick here for our emojis. It's just so cool. Thank you, Pat Draws, for that. Other Pat Draws fan art today.
We can
Check
put that in
this guy
Discord
out.
as well, right?
Yeah, we can add any of the emotes to Discord.
Yes, we
emotes
can.
in
Anything.
Discord?
How many?
Yeah.
Can you read that one, Kate?
I said go, little hand, but where be me hand?
I love the idea of it being
Bard
someone behind
101.
you.
I like the Bard 101.
Yeah, very good.
Very, very nice. And then this one, also great. Wait, where'd it go? Hang on here. Lost it.
No.
Oh, I closed one
yourself in
accidentally.
on
Oh, wait,
my
no.
behalf
I'm sorry.
because I
My thing was
can't
that way. There we go.
log in.
And just like that, Cade said...
You can put 100
TPK.
No, Cade said this.
I'm having trouble.
What is the giveaway?
It's the rat.
All right, no, we have two giveaways.
but-
So we have a Tailspire license, and if you missed it, Tailspire tonight was the tool we were using.
I don't think he's.
And so all of this cool stuff. And let me just show you how quickly this works. So hang on, let me kill this.
But yes, we can have 91.
Pull that up here. Just a
more
second. All right,
100 is
so
what you can have.
Yeah.
this is Tailspire. I've got this little highlight here,
have
so
a
you
lot
can
of
see
fun
I
with
could
this.
show you how like the party moved through
only on
the forest. So again, they started here. They moved through the forest. Now they're on the bridge. Just look how cool this is. And this
Very intimidating.
Strange fog.
Next time we might even.
Then
get to
you
the
zoom
door.
in. You get these really close-up views. Is that awesome? But wait, no. We have a wizard who teleports all the time. It's his favorite thing. He likes teleporting. So you're back to Sandpoint now. Boom. Click of a button. Quicker than I can change it on my table. Now they're back to Sandpoint. Just like that. Wait, but then they go so fast to somewhere else. They go to, let's see here. Not that. Oh, I think this is a good one.
But still.
The jungle scene.
So, and then you get
Suddenly now, they're in these strange forest jungles and facing all kinds of odd enemies. Indiana Jones vibe. This is Tailspire. So easy to use, so quick, so fast to deploy, and it allows DMs to move with both game tables and virtual tabletop in 3 dimensions. We're going to give that away in just a moment. Now, to the party.
yes.
Hold on.
Why should you be Stream MVP? Let's start with you today, Alcott.
Alcott should be Stream MVP for following the wishes of his deity when dealing with Brog. In terms of he is not executioner, and nor should
But
he
did
be.
he really follow? It seemed like he turned a blind eye.
No. The law is what he sought to follow. He is not the one who's supposed to be killing people in the name of it. That's someone else's job. Everyone has their part to play, and Alcott's is not that one. And I don't know. Alcott's a little squeamish when it comes to cutting people in half in front of him. He wasn't really excited to try that out. And then getting the party together. Huzzah! Making snappy decisions on the fly, maybe not the right ones, but they were still decisions. Confidence in the name of his family, and you know, laying out the fact that he knows it's maybe not the best thing to be doing, but it's the thing to be doing. And at the very least, we might find success in stopping the Brother Seven, which could help our cause. Talking with the imp a little bit, you know, and being willing to sacrifice himself, at least in terms of an ambush.
And I liked the conversation with the imp. I thought it was fun. Well done. So
Thank you. Maybe learned a couple things from Markov.
okay,
Chandler's
here we
proud.
go. So let me change the keyword here. Should be exclamation point TS.
Oh, exclamation point. You accidentally typed
Did I?
TS.
Oh, yeah. It should be
Which is fine.
exclamation point.
Yes, it is exclamation point.
TS.
Nicholas, you are correct.
Banner.
More fan art. Oh, it's the hand in front of
Little Hunter,
Can I
don't
see
say
that?
a word. I'll show you.
What is that?
And this will not be rolled for. This will be given away before we're finished. Alcott, I'll tell you, I'm going to do each of you in a moment for who you're rolling for the big giveaway. Let's go to you, Markov. Why should you be Stream MVP?
Markov should be Stream MVP because he followed the wishes of his god when dealing with Brog. He didn't try and use his god as an excuse to not enact judgment as needs to be done. Injustice, squeamishness is no excuse for divine mandate of Iomade and the evil that Brog committed. He was also an ardent professional the entire time today. He always had his eyes on the goal and trying to keep threats out of our group to the best of his abilities and just peering around. Having fun?
Not at all.
But the whole Brog thing, he's following in his father's footsteps, even though he doesn't like it. So something to learn later on. That's a little teaser for.
No, I love it. And by the way, we've not forgotten, of course, Irda called her father and her family, and there's all kinds of other elements here that are in play, but timing has been critical for this story. So, all right, we're going to do the giveaway for the Tailspire license. It's !TS, and let me make sure everyone that is in is eligible. All right, here we go. The winner of the Tailspire license. Oh, Pruny Juice. Yeah, that's new. Pruny Juice. Are you a follower, Pruny Juice? If you're watching today and you're not a follower, or if you're a follower who's not subbed, or if you're a sub whose sub has expired, we are gravely disappointed with you. We feel a sense of, well, malcontent with all of your lack of following and subbing and resubbing.
I have a great deal of ennui.
But
Ennui.
Ennui is a bit of a sort of a pining as you look out the window. This is a much
That's how I feel about it. I long for them to follow us.
Give us a follow, give us a sub, give us a resub, or what are you doing? Let's go. Thank you. All right, so the winner of the Tailspire license, roll it! Jerry! Adam JR79, let's go! Jerry, are you still on? Yeah, he is. He just gave me a what? So you have a Tailspire license coming to you, my friend. We will get that to you. Now, let me tell, so let's do the Mantic giveaway. And let me change the keyword here.
Kings of War, little rat. There you
Rat.
go.
Big rat.
Little what?
Mutant rat fiend.
All right,
He's very ugly.
Let's just do exclamation point. Wow, that's good. Wow, you're getting better. Exclamation point rat. Just go exclamation point rat in the chat. Rat the chat. That is the giveaway term.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll paste it
Entrance
in
by
there.
proxy.
That is for the big giveaway tonight, our Mantic games, and we will go to the other two players for their stream MVP in a moment. But let's get you a chance to post that in the chat so you can be in the giveaway.
Very good. Very good.
Good to see Mike Disney in. Mike's going to be with us in a couple of weeks here for a stream as well on LMA.
Do a little drum circle.
I'll make a hand. You'll make a hand, and together we're a full drummer. We need a magic foot. Can't have a drum kit without a bass drum. Just sucks.
All right.
Bongos or?
Why should you be stream MVP, Cade?
Huzzah! You know why I should be stream MVP.
Oh.
Because I'm Cade. That's why. Well, I think a lot went on this time.
You think?
So, first of all,
I can't take the hands.
first off, we got me and Irda came upon this planar portal in the Devereaux Manor and thought I was being careful. I'm whispering, trying to be careful. But then I see time running out and I can't handle it. So
No, you can't.
Like sands through the hourglass,
I
so
flipped
are
the
the
sound.
days of our lives.
and there I went, poof, gone.
Do that again. That was awesome.
Shatter them.
Gone. Crap. So then I end up in this spooky place. Don't know what to do. But then they join me. And then I'm dumb. And I can't help myself. And I cut one of the branches off the tree. Purple stuff pours out on me.
Intelligence, wisdom.
And then
Yeah.
I become
Exactly.
cursed.
She has 10 intelligence.
And my mind now joins the dark side. And then, let me tell you. Oh! I forgot. See these little hands? I now have mage hand.
What his wisdom is.
And I use that mage
Yeah.
hand up at the house
Intelligence,
to
wisdom.
grab the letter off the porch.
It is +1, you are right.
So I have go little mage hand. Go magic hand. Go magic hand. So I did that there. But now I am embracing the bard in me. And so I now am playing tricks on my friends, now they're my enemies. My mind is turned against them, and now I see these trees, and they look so beautiful, so I start caressing the trees. And I start eyeing my companions, and they seem a little off, and I'm going to get them.
It's going back to his room.
And then I put a hand in front of Markov's mouth when he starts to speak, because I don't want to hear him speak. So I'm using my bard things really well. Okay.
I like Kate's definition. I'm using me bard things really well.
do really well.
I'm doing such a good job.
Cast a lot of
I
X
can't
mages.
wait to see you play a full caster.
I really want that to happen. A witch. I seriously think a witch would be a good
She's
next.
a witch! Exclamation point!
a
Rat
great
in the chat!
class.
Rat in the
Curses
chat!
they can do to people.
So, Cade,
I think it'd be a
You
good.
can't smell.
Cade, you are rolling for
I-
Pat draws. You have you have
I
Pat
know
draws.
you want to play Daisy Bell.
You
but I
are
think
rolling
a witch
for
would be good.
Daisy Bell could be.
Sam. Wow, Sam, how do you keep hitting the? Wow,
He-
Sam
he
is
won
like
Monster of the
every.
Week's
I
giveaway.
know, and it's across the sea, but. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? All right, so and then you have
SpongeBob SquarePants does.
Jerry, who's already won the Tailspire
Everyone knows.
license.
Why do they keep asking?
And then why should you be Stream MVP?
Well, let's see. Irida should be stream MVP because she was the first one to spot the shenanigans at the doorstep, spotted the planar portal, and knew that there was something going on there so that she could warn everybody else, even though somebody didn't listen.
Stepped right up on that footstep.
Encouraged much stealth around the manor, especially because she's detected evil and wanted to make sure that everyone was safe. And then she has now turned over the letter for the future.
Yeah, now I have to deal with it.
I can't wait to see the letter. Can you hold the letter like the
Yeah.
fold? Keep it folded, but
So
the
actually,
letter.
what Evelyn has told me to do is I, Thomas, am going to read the letter because the letter's 2 pages long. So if we were to sit here on stream and me read it as Alcott,
It would take
it would
a
take a
while.
lot of time. So I'm going to read it and then role play Alcott reading it later. I'm very excited, but trust me, you will get to know about this.
But yes, so that has been handed over now, and then just her preparing carefully in once we made it to the other side of the portal, having her wings out and kind of making sure to kind of stay within flying distance of all of her friends, so that if something bad was to happen, she would be close to all of them. And encouraging the shield to get a little bit of fight in, because he hasn't gotten enough fight lately, and we need to have some fight.
He is really not happy. You can tell. Like,
we
he feels...
need a good vanquishing of some
Yes.
people. So let's do that.
He's had a dry spell for a couple centuries.
He really has.
All right, so that's
All
what
right.
it is to be streaming.
Irda, you are rolling for Degriz 602, following since January,
Hold up.
sub as well. Degriz, are you still with us? You must be present to win.
Hold up.
Yeah, he's here. Whoop whoop. All right.
Whoa. Oh,
Everyone
he's,
has a
sub.
roll, correct?
Yep.
All right, so let's put the poll up and let's start
Poll is
over
up.
with you, Cade. You're
Which dice should I
the avatar for whom?
The
Pat draws.
Avatar.
Pat draws.
Degree.
He can get a giant rat.
All right, here we go, Pat.
Definitely a sub. Had his first win a couple of weeks ago.
16.
Ooh,
Not
16.
bad.
That's
Not
strong.
bad.
That's strong. That's very strong.
Chav Hunter.
Vote upside, right side of who is Stream
Run
MVP.
for votes.
Run for
We do
votes.
not have very many votes right.
18.
For Chav Hunter, yeah.
Run for
I've got to
votes.
send something else to London. All right, fine.
You missed
I will
it.
do it.
On Tuesday, we had a 3-way tie on our giveaway, and then another tie after that on our giveaway, and Chav still won in the end.
I love it. I
You
love
know you all are rooting for me.
it. So Sam, that's Sam Ali. He's a really good friend. He is so supportive of the chat. We love him.
You can
Thank
put
you.
it all
Is
together
it
in one pack.
JR79, I think is
Yeah, Jerry.
Believe me, you
Adam
need to
Jr.
vote for
79.
me.
A15.
15.
Oh, so we still have Sam
Yes.
Shav Hunter in the lead.
Okay, and I have Degree.
Quit rustling around and vote for me.
And
That's a 15. So it goes to
Hunter.
Again, Sam.
Well, at least
Golly,
we have
what
two
is
things to vote.
what is happening? All right,
Yeah, 'cause
so
you can send the.
so you got the cool. Wait, no.
Don't
the
be
hands.
naughty. Vote
The hands. The hands. The
You must
hands.
present.
Yeah, you must present with the hands. What do you?
It just doesn't have the same effect without them.
Yes.
Don't be naughty. Vote for me.
What? That's not why I gave you that.
You were supposed to present that.
I'm presenting Kings of War, but I'll use it for me advantage also.
That's not fair.
Naughty, you go in the weird wood.
You know what you do.
In the weird wood.
The
Here
naughty
is
wood.
Kings
If you're
of
weird,
War.
you go in the naughty wood.
The ugly rat.
How long has it been since Cade won?
Beautiful.
It's been a few weeks.
A minute.
Who won last time?
No. Last time was
It was Markov.
Markov. And I think the time
I think
before
I was the
was
time
before.
Alcott or Irda.
Oh, it's been too long since a Cade win.
I'm so close.
Well,
no,
I'm
I
not-
was last time. Wait, no, Markov.
No,
was
Markov
last
was last
and
time.
I was
Close.
the time
It
before.
was close.
I'm
Yeah.
so close to make the next level.
All right, so while we're
another
checking this, thank you. Who should we raid?
Is there 4 fan arts?
That's the hand.
Please tell me. Please tell me it's not.
Cade's mage hand. It's a foam finger.
Let's go!
Man,
I
Pat,
love
you
it.
are on
I
it.
love it.
Have we ever gotten 4 in one stream?
Huzzah! Huzzah!
I don't think so. All right, so Cade, you are the
Oh!
stream MVP.
Huzzah!
Congratulations, Cade. Congratulations, Sam.
I love you.
Congratulations,
That's
all
Those are
of
probably
our
extremely
glorious
sanitary.
friends. Even though my
Well.
D&D Beyond is showing completely different players, I got to fix that. That's bad. Bad look. We shall raid tonight. Don't leave us. Help us raid.
Who are we raiding?
We're going to raid. Let's see.
Time Lord's wife is raiding or is gaming.
Not today.
No, she is. She's up right now.
Well, she's streaming, but she's not gaming.
She's not gaming. Okay, then no. I want to raid someone who's gaming.
Because she's doing
Roll the roll.
stuff.
And they're not. Oh, they're doing Monster of the Week. That's interesting. TTPRG.
There's a stream called Disco Does D&D, which seems really fun, but I don't know anything about him.
Stella Luna is streaming right now.
All right, pop in the chat. Who should I raid? Pat, should I go and raid? Like, Kayla's not streaming
Okay.
yet.
She's up. She's Time Talks Amazing Adventures 5E. Yeah, she's live.
Who's Luma? Alcott's Choice. I like that, Renreb.
Alcott's choice?
Alcott's Choice. Alcott,
That's
who are
you.
it's your choice today. Alcott, who are we rating?
I don't know. I don't follow enough of these people to give you like a...
No excuses. Who are rating?
Come on.
I'm asking. Who are rating?
Come on, Thomas,
now,
make a choice.
Tell me.
Disco Does D&D.
All right.
And now it's
let me
going to
search
be
it.
your fault if it's
I know.
terrible.
I'm sorry, guys. We'll see. A fun test. I've got 178 viewers.
Now
and
that
will be
Disco.
a decent little add-on to their...
Really? All right, we're rating them. You sure?
All
All
You
right.
asked me.
Here we go. I did.
Confidence. That's what it's
Rating
about.
Disco Does D&D at the blame of Alcott.
Just taking all blame off
All
yourself
blame.
onto
Exactly.
me.
Friendly reminder.
Bye, guys.
Don't trust
What's
trees with wide
Entebi,
branches.
Scott? I didn't
They're
see
really
that.
shady.
Don't forget to join us on
Friendly reminder, stop
Tuesday.
making tree puns.
Don't
Yes.
forget to join us on
Tree
Tuesday.
puns?
Tuesday night.
Tree
Tuesday
puns.
night.
DJ.
Greyhawk Awakening. We're going to be
Wednesday.
back.
Root of the problem.
Wednesday, LMA, all kinds of goodness. Thank you so
Stop the
much. We
rustling
love you.
around.
You're the best. Thank you. Big heart. My hearts are better than they used to be. Thank you all. And Markov has no heart. We need
Yeah,
that.
do
All
it.
right, here we
Heart
go.
like
No,
that.
that's
That's
not.
a heart
Rating
result.
now.
He just terrifies
Yeah,
old
2
ladies and
thumbs down.
children.
That's Markov.
This is Markov.
Yeah, he just terrifies old ladies and children. That's what he does.
Some people are just born that way, you know?
Just brings you such glee.